All right, whiskey two. What's going on, everybody? Happy New Year. First off, to everyone out there. 2023 definitely a wild ride, for sure, and I'm sure 2024 is going to be no different. Um, but hopefully, in the whiskey community, things will change and um, be able to link up together a little bit more and do some experiences together a little bit more, some barrel picks and meetups and stuff like that. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But I hope everyone had a great New Year, guys. Everybody was safe. Um, but yeah, guys. So I wasn't actually going to go live tonight originally, but I just decided I'm going to, and we're gonna talk about the tournament details really quick and try to finalize that and make sure everybody's still good to go because I've already started sending out samples to people. Um, but yeah, so we'll talk about that, and then I do have some giveaways for tonight, um, and then I do have one minor barrel pick update, and it's not the Blue Run. It's the Starlight pick that we did months ago is looking to finally be released this month. So I know it's been a long time, but it is what it is. So Adam, thank you for joining me tonight, man.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Let me say hi to a couple people here in the chat. We got Jay Sells. What's going on, buddy? What's going on, John? Good to see you, bud. Stay dusty. Gary Franchi in the house. Greetings from just down the road. Cheers, Gary. Peter B. Cheers. JG Whiskey. Cheers. Ryan Miles. What's going on, man? Earl Dusty Dan Tide. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you. Cam Lochner. What's up, BD? What's up, buddy? Cheers and Happy New Year, says Krista. Peter B. Cheers. Great to see you Saturday. That's awesome. You guys all got to meet up, man. Slap Shot, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Shauna Marie D. I saw a picture with Shauna Durrell and John all together having fun. Dylan Robbins, what's going on? Happy New Year's. GT Mustang, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. So yeah, guys. Like I said, I kind of just want to pull this thing together. It's an open mic night, so I'm gonna drop the link for anybody who wants to hop on. You are more than welcome to hop on. Nothing crazy planned tonight. Let me send this link really quick. I'm sorry, I should have did this beforehand, but
Hey, thanks, Tommy.
who's that? Tommy D. What's going on, buddy? Sandeep Chima's here. What's going on? Joe the Sample Guy, Biking Bourbon. Cheers to all you guys rolling in here tonight. Man, having this, I'm not used to having this mouse. I keep on wanting to touch the screen. This is way too much sexy for one stream. What's going on, buddy? What's going on, Ben? Good to see you. All right, let me drop this link here. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Copy. Oh, we're gonna have a Domino's commercial pop up here, I'm sure, in 1 second. It's always Domino's commercial.
That's what I get too. I've never shopped
really?
there.
Yeah, it's always Domino's. All right, here we go. Posting the link. Anybody wants to hop on, you're more than welcome. You don't have to stay on all night. If you want to, though, you're more than welcome. All right, there is the link. I pinned the message up to the top, guys. If you want to hop on, by all means, hop on. All right, where are we? Okay, I didn't miss anything. Cool. Yeah, guys. So, talking with Jay from the Mash and Drum, he was saying that the Starlight pick that a bunch of us did, and I think it was August. I think it's when we went. It's finally going to be released in this month, in January. So I'm not sure when in January, but I know it'll be released. There's definitely going to be a handful of them released at the same time. So, the one that we did was the Turks. Whoops, there's Z-Man. What's going on, Z-Man?
Cheers, brother.
Hey, man, I reached out to you and told you I had to send you a sample with your coin and sticker, right? Did I tell you that, or did I not send that message to you?
I didn't get it.
Okay, all right.
You know what? Hey, if you don't send me anything, don't fucking worry about
it. No.
it.
I do, but I don't know if you heard, but like half of
Yeah,
that
I've
I
heard.
sent out they got
Yeah,
stolen.
the envelopes got all broken.
Yeah.
I'm not that dude. I get on. Giving money to a creator is my goal.
Yeah,
I do. Even if I don't do Patreon and you do shit like you did.
Yeah.
I don't care, man.
I appreciate that. Well, either way, I'm gonna so it doesn't get snatched. I'm just gonna send it into a small box, a sample, and then the sticker, and then the coin. So
right on, man.
I want to replace everybody's who got stolen too. So
yeah.
Domino's authentic Italian cuisine.
Stolen. Yeah.
But yeah, so there was the Armagnac that the Turks, Adam, Ben, Chris, David, Bonnie, and myself did. And then I went on a half a barrel with Jason and Jay on a Turkish apricot finish. And then Jason's really also rolling out with a honey French oak, which was really, really good.
Right.
Yeah. And then he had something else too. I want to say it was some kind of like wine finish maybe. So there's going to be a handful of the picks rolling out. So Richie Z, cheers, buddy. Steve A, Happy New Year, everyone. Cheers, man. Darrell Stewart, cheers, my friend. Good to see you. So yeah, so that's it was a PX finish. Okay, yeah, it was a PX finish is what he grabbed. I think he said it was gonna be like the California Raisin or something like that was the was gonna be the name of that one. So, but those picks will be rolling out in this month. Still no word on the Blue Run pick yet. I last I talked to Abby, it was still sitting in Blue Run's warehouse, so it's not even at Sealbox. So I don't know when that's going to release, but I know there's been a few people who have already released their picks from them. So I'm wondering if they're just kind of slowly rolling them out. But I've had no response from Blue Run as far as when it's going to be released, even after emailing them. So not quite sure the details on that. But what's in everybody's glass tonight? I'm going with, this is the O.H. Ingram single barrel. Ooh, there you go. O.H. Ingram single barrel rye. This is this is from Liquor Barn. It's 123 proof. Z-Man, you got the old BT?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Adam, what'd you pour? This all in the Jack. Yes, sir. Very nice. What's in everybody's glass in the check on this fine New Year's Day?
Happy fucking New Year.
Yeah, man. Right?
Hey, for the record, I've thrown it out in a few streams, and I usually don't do this, but I was born January 1st, 1966. So,
well, happy birthday, man.
Appreciate it.
Hell yeah, dude. Absolutely. Cheers to that, man. Happy birthday.
I'm kind of getting older where I'm like, you know what? You don't need to really be so embarrassed about that. Just
yeah, not anymore, man.
You know what? You share a birthday with some famous people.
Yeah, I know.
Ice Spice. Huh? No, Ice Spice, yeah?
Yes, I do.
Noah Khan. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then some other TikTok people, according to a quick search.
Mellow night sipping on some Russell's 10, says Peter B. Very nice.
Let me tell you too something that you'll get a fucking kick out of. Is Arizona did their drinking law several years ago when I was 18, and they changed it to 21, and I missed it by one freaking day.
What?
And the way I got around it is I did a lot of illegal drag racing. I'm a car guy.
There you go.
in my teens and then in my well into my 30s, but I would get 2 cases of beer out of the drive-through liquor store at the ripe age of 19 years old.
Cheers, JH. That's awesome. I used to have I mean, nothing like older, but I used to have a Dodge Dakota, the 5.9 RT. I had I had a lot of fun with that thing, man. I think a lot of people underestimated that. I know the biggest issue with those was it was so light in the rear. It just kind of fishtailed a little bit when you kind of hit it, but it's a big engine in that thing, man.
Yep. I had a 84 Mustang I took out of a junkyard with a 460 in it.
Nice.
I had a 72 Gremlin with a 327 and a 671 dryer blower on it. And then what was the last car? Because I sold all of them. I think that was the last one. Was like Gremlin was the AMCs, and people are gonna go, "Oh, it's a piece of shit." You stick a 9-inch forward rear end in that thing and put a small block Chevy in that fucking car, and that gave me 8 miles to the gallon. But it would go down the quarter mile in right around 9 seconds. It was
you're running 9s. That's crazy,
dude. And that was in the freaking 80s.
Yeah. Whiskey on. Let's see what he say. He said the Dodge 360, all the fuel economy, big block with all the power of V6.
Well, the 460 and a Ford. I was like, holy shit, this car fucking goes, man.
I tell you what, man. Do you guys remember when GMC rolled out with the Cyclone and the Typhoon?
Yes. Yeah, they had both. That wasn't it 2 trucks. It was Chevy and Ford.
Yeah, well, I think the Typhoon was the Blazer, and then
yes, sir.
Yeah, and then the other one was the like the S10. Man, those things could get, especially if if you got some stuff done to it. I mean, my God, those things could go all-wheel drive, twin turbo.
I took that Gremlin down Tucson Dragway when I was younger, and I had never, ever, ever fucking had an accident going down the strip. And I tapped the wall, and I had to be going like 140 mile an hour, maybe. And I just let go of the steering wheel, and the fucking car went back into the track, and I went down it.
Oh my God! Yeah,
I did a lot of stupid shit when I was young.
Well, those were the days when you were growing up, man.
I bought a Honda Interceptor in 1984 for like $4,500. It had an 1100cc motor on it, and I got caught on Interstate 10 here in Arizona doing 111 mile an hour. And when I got pulled over, he gave me a non-felony ticket, and I thought, I probably should sell this bike. Because I was just getting too fucking. I had 3 speeding tickets already. I'm like, I need to go to this bike.
Cheers,
but appreciate it. Thank all you guys for.
Yeah, man, you got a lot of birthday love coming in, buddy.
Yeah, I don't want to throw it out there, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck
it. Cobber Wolf, what's going on, man? Major Zero, cheers, buddy. Major, don't forget your match is coming up soon, buddy. You and Darrell, our team. You guys are on the 15th, I think. I think that's the following Monday, right? The 8th is the first round. 15th is the next round, right? Yes, that's right. But Major, reach out to me on Instagram or reach out to Darrell. I put you into copied you guys onto a post together. So, and then speaking of the tournament, guys, so just so everyone knows that whoever's in there. So this whole first round is just the qualifying round. So there's still a whole bracket to be built after this. The 4 lowest scoring teams will not make the bracket. But once we do, it'll go to, I think, 16 and then 8. And then so on down to the 4 and then the final 2. But I wanted to announce that I am going to give there'll be a prize for the winners of this, and maybe even the second place team that get through this with the highest scores. So won't say what right now. I may announce that a little bit later on once we get into the rounds. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, Major, like I said, just look at the Instagram post I sent to you. Just make sure you're good. You and Jarrell guys got to come up with a team name. I need team names, guys. Still got half of them to go. So samples have already started to go out. So all the first round matchup samples are outside of the Graves. I got to go drop their samples off to them. And then I have round 2 sitting right here. Some of them anyway, to be sent out. So it's been fun kind of playing with these and seeing how I'm going to switch some things up, and high proofs and low proofs, or maybe all high proofs, maybe all finishes, maybe all Elijah Craig barrel proofs. I don't know.
There you
go. Dusty, you have a different date. I know. I think your guys was switched, Major. So you guys are on the 15th, if that still works for you. I know originally I think you guys were on what is that? Let's see, the 8th, 15th. What is this, like the 5th, February 5th or something like that? Let me see. No, the 8th, 15th, 22nd, 29th. Yeah, Major, can you do the 15th and not the 29th? Or no, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. It's the 29th, Major. I'm sorry. It's the 29th. I lied. I forgot to switch these. You guys are good for the 29th. And you're going up against Jason and Roger, whose team name is Roger That Cannoli. And then Northwest Bourbon, 5th Quarter Tailgate, Bad Axe, and Whiskey Wars are all going on the 15th. So 29th is good. All right, perfect, man. And let's say reach out in that Instagram post if you can, and if you guys can come up with a team name for me, so I can get all that ready for this bracket, because it all starts next week. Copper Wolf, cheers, buddy. Good to see you, man. Happy New Year. Ryan, did you get the package I sent to you? Just want to make sure. And if anybody, guys, if I owe you any kind of samples, please let me know.
Stop.
If you're here in chat and I owe you something, please let me know. Or you can email me or send me an Instagram post. I want to make sure that I'm caught up with everything before I do any other kind of giveaways and do this sample outing here. It's a ton. It's a ton to send out. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a ton. It's a lot. It's a lot to coordinate too. So, I got myself, like I said, pirate ship to kind of save on the costs of shipping. It was actually like by going to the UPS store, it's like $2.50 to $3 more per package just to ship it through them. So I just found that pirate ship is way easier. So, yes, Slapshot and Adam are team Slapdick. I love it. I love it. But I'm excited for it, guys. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It'll help me get rid of some of this whiskey I have in here too. And I'm not going to use different bottles the entire time. Sometimes it's going to be the same bottle switched up. Maybe not in this round, but maybe in the next round I'll probably incorporate some of that stuff too. But it'll be fun to kind of explore everything. I mean, there's bottles I haven't touched in a while that are sitting here and then sitting at the house.
So you have a problem with too much whiskey?
That's what I mean. This is a great way to contribute to the community, right?
Yeah.
It's my contribution to you guys. Like this Old Forester barrel proof. I mean, I love this bottle, and it's just sitting here. Like,
good job, Adam. Hell, yeah.
What do you say?
Hey, just look at the chat. He'll just laugh.
Oh, the team slapdick.
No, Adams. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I was talking to Slapshot about our
okay.
team name.
Let's keep them guessing. Don't give info out yet. No, Sandy, but no, I'm not doing not giving any kind of clues for these. So, but all I said is that I am going to incorporate pretty much every whiskey that I own outside. I'm not going to throw any of the old stuff in here. It's because it'll be easily noticeable, and then nobody will have a freaking clue as to what it is. So,
Yep.
you know, but yeah, so I do plan to incorporate almost all the whiskeys that I have. So it'll be fun. I'm very much looking forward to it. But like I said, it'll help me eliminate some stuff around here too. So Richie Z says too much whiskey. Yes, indeed, it is too much whiskey, Richie Z.
Polish off the bottles.
Nice. What's that? Is that the Eagle Rare?
No, yeah,
Early times.
Oh, early times. Nice, man. I got that around here somewhere.
I tried to order it off a Drizzly, and my store is closed.
Someone
It's closed.
Oh,
is getting this. Someone is getting this bottle. It's gonna happen. Someone's gonna get it.
whoever gets drummed out first, send it to them.
Yeah, fucking shit.
Someone's gonna get that bottle.
Mm-hmm.
JG is the G-Force. That's right. JG came up with some pretty interesting names that were disapproved, but
G-Spot.
not by me. Not by me. But he went with G-Force, so I love it. Yeah, I know a lot of team names have come in. I'm still working on about half of them. So I do have a couple reviews coming up though, guys. I am going to review this O.H. Ingram single barrel. Puncher's Chance actually sent me something called the Unified Belt.
Cheers, cool running.
And I was talking. Cheers, cool running. I was talking to Adam about this earlier, and it's a triple cask. It's an Irish and American blend. It's an Irish single malt and 2 select American bourbons at 96 proof.
There you go.
So I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I haven't tried it. I'll wait tonight in case it's something funky. It's going to mess with my palate. But and then I got the top 10 whiskeys of the year that I'm going to do, and then potentially a top 5 single barrel of the year video as well. So definitely top 10 whiskeys. We're not doing it blind this time. We're just actually going to go based off of my experience with the whiskey. All of the whiskeys that I tried this year, I've gone back to multiple times. So it wasn't just based off of that one experience I had with it. It's going to be based off of my total experience with that whiskey. So that's how we're going to do it this year. I don't want to do it blind because I feel like after a while, some of that finished stuff starts to kind of mutate into some of this other stuff, and I feel like you don't give things a fair chance sometimes. So I just decided to kind of do it this way. So, cool running. Cheers, buddy.
It's probably easier to pick out the finished ryes in your rye blind.
Yeah, I mean it just. I mean, and some of the finishings were strong. They weren't overpowering, but they were strong finishes. In last year's, I mean, you had the port finish from Sagamore. You had the sherry finish from Middle West Spirits. There's a lot. I mean, there's a decent amount of finished stuff in there. Just like going back and forth. I mean, the mingling of the whiskeys is just kind of And I'm put on this kind of time frame, if you will. Yeah, it could have been a 10-hour stream, but Prescription Bourbon, what's up, man? Good to see you. MC, what's going on? Good to see you. Send me your too much to it. I'll give you a good home. Yes, I do. I have way too much whiskey. Not only here, but at my house too. It's too much. I'll never drink it all. I don't have people over enough to help me drink it all. So it's just going to keep gathering. It's just going to keep gathering. So, got to do something with it. So, what better way to do it than through the community?
Yes, sir.
Z-Man, you should have got on. You should have got in on this challenge, man.
I started to, but then I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to think and drink. I'm sorry. I'm just that.
Good. All right. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
But when you and I have been off stream, or when you have lost your laptop, we've kept the streams alive, brother. So
I appreciate that.
yeah.
Marty, what's going on, man? Whiskey Nose in the house. Marty, you're
Marty.
who are you teamed up with, Marty? You're teamed up with you're teamed up with
Ben, right?
Ben.
Yep.
Oh man. You got a killer combo there. It's going up against Thompson and Chris from Bourbon of the Week. That's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick.
Doomed.
What does he call it? Doomed.
You never know, man. You never know.
Yeah.
Ben's had a lot of whiskey.
Marty can drink the shit out of anything and pick flavors out. And
Yes, he can.
Yeah. So to say that's not right.
Peter B says, "Z-Man, dropping some wisdoms. Don't want to think and drink. I love it."
Yeah. I'm working on my second bottle of Buffalo Trace this weekend, so don't damn me, hey. Dude likes his bourbon.
Cool, Rona and MC Richie Z. Yeah, so I got, like I said, I have round twos. I don't know why, but Marty gets tobacco notes in every whiskey.
He just does.
Round two is ready to go, and then who's in round three? So that's 1, 2. Oh, so that's Keith and Chris from Bourbon of the Week, and then Bourbon and Marty, and then Christopher David and Independent Joe versus Drifting Drams.
Oh, there you go.
There's some good matchups. They got Shauna and Troy from Pop 'em Don't Watch 'em. And then that's going up against Todd Ritter and John. Jay sells bourbon, John Ashbridge. And then you got Jason and Roger. You got Adam and Slapshot Brian going up against 21090. Big Vic and Jigs going up against G-Force. Oh, that's right. That's right. Their name is Jigged. So it's Jigged versus G-Force. And you got Slap Dick versus, who is it?
21090.
Yeah, they haven't come up with a team name yet, but
that's good enough.
unless that's what they want. But Al and Michigan are going into it. Oh shit!
Really? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Who are the fat men against? You guys are up against Keith Thompson and Chris from Bourbon of the Week. That'd be a good matchup.
Okay.
All right, let me pour some of these samples. I got samples all over my.
Marty and Ben getting with it.
I'm sending out their samples next week. I'm trying to stay ahead so I don't come down to like the week of.
I haven't seen Pop and Don't Watch Them in a while.
Yeah, I think Troy slowed down for a little bit.
Yeah.
He's focused on that dynamic body of his.
Yeah.
He's a big boy, man.
Yeah. Well, it's either that or, we all got to work for a fucking living. Yep.
Troy's good people, though, man. He's good people.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Agree with that.
Where's Sugar Kitty in the chat? No.
I ain't seen Sugar in a while either.
All right. So I got that mystery pour that he sent over here.
Ken did his 24-hour and Sugar wasn't in it. I was like, holy fuck.
You're Scott.
My bourbon journey. Scotty, what was your guys' team name, man? Scott, hop on here. Come on. I haven't seen you in forever. Hop on this live stream.
Happy New Year, Scott.
I'm going with one of these Friday barrels again. This is one of that Lance Powell sent over here.
Mm.
These Friday barrels. So this is batch 20, 123 proof, 22 years old, from an unknown recipe. So unknown distiller. I don't know who it came from, but that's old stuff. We're gonna. Oh goddamn! There's not much in there. That's dark.
Some dads.
I thought some of these were Four Roses, but I could be wrong on some. Well, no, they do have some. They have some higher age stuff in there. Let's do a live tomorrow, Dusty. I can't tomorrow, man. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Oh man, tell Cheeks I said what's up, man. From one fraternity brother to the other. Tell him I said get that olive. Come on, put him on screen.
They do it.
Oh, that story. That's some good stuff.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Senior Hawk. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I made him have
Cheers.
a few years back. So Adam.
Yes, sir.
Do you think you're gonna win it all?
I don't see anybody that's going to stop me.
Oh, there you go. The confidence. I love it. Confidence.
Yeah.
Who are you going up against first?
21090.
Oh, that's right, 210. Okay. You and Slapshot.
Yep. Team
And then I
slap
think
pick all the way.
What I think I'm going to wind up doing is having either two rounds of questions and a bonus question, or 3 rounds of questions and a bonus question. Because when it comes down to points, I don't want there to be an opportunity for there to be a tie, and then we're kind of screwed. You know what I mean? I'd have to come up with some kind of quick off the top question. So I was thinking to do three rounds maybe, and then a bonus question. Because again, I can only have the first set of teams go for an hour basically before the next set of teams. It's not dead set on that time frame, but I mean, if it trickles over a little bit, then that's fine. But yeah, thank you for dropping that, Richie. He says, "I'll show you. I'll show you sometime." Oh shit. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, tell him we said happy birthday, buddy. How about our team name is
Hogs.
Hogs, a combo name. Okay, that works. That's your name. That's it. Dead set. You and Stanley Wagner, man. So let me see. So we got Jeffrey Wack and the Bourbon Range, or the Nerdy Boys. Nerdy Boys. Bourbon Judge and Eric haven't given me a name yet. The Graves haven't given me a name yet. Whiskey Tornado and Top Dog have not. So my Bourbon Journey and Stanley Mashbill are, what is it? What does it say? What's his name? Hogs. Bourbon Bill and Chris Jenkins are Super Spirit Squad. Northwest Bourbon 5th Quarter Tailgate don't have anything yet. Durrell and Major Zero, no. Big Vic and Jigs is Jigged. JG is G-Force. Adam Shelton and Slapshot is Slapdick. 210, no. Jason and Roger is Roger That Cannoli. Nothing from Bad Axe or Whiskey Wars. Todd Ritter and John came up with something. I can't remember it, though. Shauna and Troy is Beauty and the Beast. It's very fitting, though. That is a very fitting name for them. Drifting Drams has not. Chris David Independent Joe has not. Bourbon and Whiskey Nose. Bourbon, Marty, what's your guys' team name? Come up with one. And then Keith and Bourbon of the Week came up with something, too. I just can't remember. So we got about half the names, guys. Mr. Great Shot. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you. Hope everything is well down there in the great state of Texas. And the nose, I don't know where this stuff's from, but it's such a fruity nose. So originally I was thinking it was Four Roses, but
Mm-hmm.
Super fruity. It's like Fruity Pebbles. Oh shoot.
Like it, don't like it. What?
Oh, it's good.
Okay.
I had some of the sample before. It's good. Again, it's super fruity. It does remind me of a very fruity Four Roses, just aged, because
Right.
you do get some of that oak on there.
It's funny you should mention that. This one is super fruity. That's what
Hold
I
on,
got
let
in
me
my
zoom in
glass.
on that really quick. Hold on.
Come on.
Oh, is that a Brent Elliott Select?
Yeah.
Ah,
There we go.
nice.
Super fruit.
OBSF. What was the age on that again?
10-10.
Nice. Man, for a while there, they were only putting out some like 8 and 9 year stuff.
Mhm.
So seeing a 10-10 is pretty promising, man.
Everything I've seen in the last month has been 11 plus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, if this wasn't Four Roses, I couldn't tell you what distillery it's from. Damn, that's good.
What's the age on that?
22 years.
Oh.
Yeah. And I know they have stuff that old.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there's no way that's Heaven Hill product. There's no way that's Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
I charged $250 for the 16-year-old.
Huh?
They charged $250 for that 16-year-old release.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God dang. I don't know. I don't know where that's from, but again, unless they contract distilled it for somebody. I do want to have a giveaway tonight. I don't know what I'm going to give away. Let me think about that. Think about a giveaway tonight. If you guys are interested. If not, we don't have to. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
There we go. I am going to try this, actually. I'm going to put this off to the side because I really like that. I'm going to try this Puncher's Chance and see what the hell this thing tastes like.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I'm nervous. This is a very interesting blend. All right. Maybe we'll give a sample of this away tonight.
Yeah.
Or we can do the OH Ingram. It's like a creamy citrus, oak, toffee. Very good. It's very, very chewy. It's like it like this it has a very interesting profile to it because it runs down the jawline. Like it's very interesting how it hits like the citrus notes over here. I am good if you want to skip a giveaway. That's fine. Yeah, we can skip the giveaway. Not a big
I
deal.
think we're all recovering from the holidays.
Yes, that's absolutely fine. I'm good to not do one.
I think next time you do one, though, I could put up a bottle if you wanted to raise some money for shipping and whatnot.
Oh man, I appreciate that. Yeah, it is a lot of money. I didn't really put 2 and 2 together when I realized how much this was going to cost shipping all this stuff out. But it's then I know John Ashbridge was nice enough to go and buy like the first, I don't know how many it was, 100 maybe more sample bottles for this thing. But yeah, it is definitely costly. I can tell you that. Yeah, big time. And then especially, with this just being the qualifying round, so there's still a whole bracket after this to get all that stuff. So yeah, it'll be costly, but again, it's all for fun. So
Yeah.
now the nose on this is weird. What is that?
Put that in a giveaway
No way,
whenever
man.
you decide to do it.
Jack
This
Daniels
is
Barrel
good.
Guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! That's a sexy bottle right there, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Nice. What's the proof point on that thing?
67.15.
Jesus.
No, that's
Crap.
not right. Surely not. It is. Okay.
Mm,
Roscoe P. Coltrane. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you.
yeah.
Whisper Says DMC. I appreciate that, Adam.
No problem, man.
Yeah, it's I mean, like I said, I intended. I already knew ahead of time I was gonna, it was gonna cost money to do this, but I didn't realize like how many sample bottles I'm gonna need.
Right.
It's a lot, man. And then
Mhm.
packaging materials, and then the envelopes to send them in, and then so. But all in all, I think it's going to be fun just to have everybody on and kind of collaborating. So
Yeah.
that was the whole point. This is a very interesting nose on it.
Mm.
It's not like it's not peated, but it's I
Malty.
don't know. What is it?
Malty.
Yeah, you definitely get some malt in it, but there's something else in there that's like it reminds me almost of a little bit of a scotch. It's not that it's not like that like Band-Aid or whatever, but
Mm-hmm.
let me try it. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Need to get another drink.
Just interesting. So I get more of the maltiness on the palate, but there is a lot of sweetness to it, though.
Mm,
That's kind of covering that maltiness up a little bit. I get the maltiness on like the back end, and it's kind of sweet up front.
Oh.
And there's like, what is that? That is. I can't think of what I'm getting like on the palate on this. It's odd.
Holy crap, that's good.
What is it? What you drinking?
Oh, it's been sitting right next to my computer. I've been fighting the urge to drink more of it.
Oh, nice.
Not much left.
Nice. The honey barrel.
It's peach rings.
Is that what it tastes like?
Yep.
No way. What? Does it smell like it too, or is it just on the palate?
Yeah, smells like it too.
What? Damn, that's wild, man. Is it finished? Outside of the honey?
Yeah, just honey. Cask strength. I don't think it's toasted. Yeah, it's just honey barrels. I'll bring the rest of it, whatever survives, to
Whatever survives.
NBC.
Yes. Yeah, guys. So that is our that is the next barrel pick that we are doing is Nashville Barrel Company. So going down there in February, late February, and gonna be doing a pick down there. So got a great group of people going down. So definitely look forward to that. Trying to get
Holy shit.
trying to
You
get
Yeah.
um
Good whiskey wakes you up, brother.
trying to get a 1500 series if possible. So that's the
No, there's a
goal.
couple left.
Is there still for sure?
There's a couple unreleased. I don't know where they are. If they're earmarked, sitting back, I don't know.
Oh,
You're in
crap.
Tennessee, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Michigan wins in overtime.
No way. Whoa. Love it.
Really?
Love it.
Wow.
Eat shit, Roll Tide.
Yeah. Roll Tide.
Yeah, roll the fucking out of the playoffs.
Well, roll your dick in the dirt and scream Roll Tide.
Way to go, Michigan. Go blue.
This is
Sorry.
interesting.
Sorry, Dan.
Part of me actually really likes this.
Outstanding.
This fucking shit, huh?
Nick Satan. Get out of here.
You got too many championship trophies.
Yeah, retire, bitch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Peter White, man. Peter White, good to see you, buddy. Cheers, man.
Cheers, Richie.
Independent Joe, what's up, bud? Hop on this stream, man. I miss you.
Hop on here, motherfucker.
Hop on this stream, Joe. Let's go. Just for a little bit.
Yeah, send me a link. I'll hang out with JD, and JD shut the link off.
Peter B says wouldn't want to be in Alabama tonight.
And with some folks real quick.
Yeah.
Man, I did a 6-team parlay or a 6-game parlay with one of them being the same game. And there was one person that did not get a touchdown. So I picked what's his name? Bacano or from Kansas City to get a touchdown. Who was the other one? Eckler, Austin Eckler was the only person who didn't get a friggin' touchdown. Could have won $1,900 if he would have got a damn touchdown, man.
Dude.
I did a 14 parlay probably 20 years ago. It was 400 in. And you're going to love this shit. The last team that I won was Ball State. I'm like, who the fuck is Ball State? But they won their game. And that let me win the parlay. And the parlay fucking gave me $1,600 fucking dollars.
Man.
It was 200 in. I'm like, fuck, man.
So I had Joe Mixon got a touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco got a touchdown. Brandon Ayuk got a touchdown. Casey Harris got a touchdown. And it was only Austin Eckler that did not get the touchdown. And
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say it was for $1,900, and that was the only guy that didn't freaking hit.
Austin Eckler's fall off has been insane this year.
It's insane, man. Like
I feel like he just checked out completely because the talent's still there.
I had another one too that was for $4,000, but it was way too big of a stretch.
So I got a big buck story. If you got a minute, Arizona Diamondbacks in the '90s, they put their team out here, built the stadium, blah 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 blah. Shamrock Farms, which is fucking cottage cheese and all their fucking bullshit. They wanted you to pick the player, pick the inning, and a grand slam home run. So Jason Bell, you remember the D-backs did win a World Series back then. And he was part of it. The girl actually picked Jason Bell to hit the home run, hit the grand slam, and won. Sorry, get a little teary-eyed here. $1 million.
What?
And they announced it as here's Arizona's first $1 million winner, and she had that check up, and I'm like, fucking cool.
Jesus, that's wild, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah. No, that was fucking, like I told you, it was in the 90s. It was fucking cool shit, man.
Yeah.
It's like
Sorry.
$20 million today.
Yeah, I know, right? I did a stretch, and it was for several thousand. It was for Deebo Samuel. He got a touchdown. Brock Purdy under 271 yards. I hit that.
Wow.
Deebo Samuel, I didn't get over 61.5 yards. I figured he would have went over 61.5 yards, and he didn't. Lamar Jackson didn't score a touchdown himself. Derrick Henry didn't score a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor did, and Saquon Barkley did. So it was a stretch. It was a big stretch.
JT.
Yeah.
To bet 10 for like what was it? almost $4,000. I think it was. That was, I couldn't pass that up. So
That would have
No.
been great. I won one of my fantasy championships this past weekend. I came in third in the other one.
Did you?
There's some fucking animals that play football, baseball, that people are like, yeah, it's a bullshit sport. They're fucking goats, man. They are, I'm a little shitty here, but
I still like betting every now and again, but
Yeah.
It's my B day. I've been drinking all fucking day, so
I feel like if I'm gonna keep enjoying football, I can't put money in.
yeah.
Whoops.
It becomes a job.
Yeah, oh yeah. Fantasy
I'll
does
make
do that.
no money off of whiskey. Go. Get
Yes,
out of here.
yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, part of me feels like when I bet, I enjoy watching sports, but like I feel like when I bet and I do like fantasy, I feel like I'm way more involved in whatever I'm betting on and whatever whoever's in my fantasy at that point.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I'm the guy that sits there with the fantasy, and I do it through a place out of Scottsdale, Arizona, where there's a $25,000 fucking payday. But the issue with that fucking stream is you bet the players that you want to bet, and you're almost guaranteed if you spend $100, you're gonna get 1,000 back. But you gotta fucking pay attention to what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's where it starts to go, man, this is just a little tough.
Hockey too. Hockey's another one I like to mess with.
I love hockey.
Yeah. Yeah. Those games are so fun to go to. Have you been to a hockey game? Yeah.
Many.
Yeah, oh yeah. They're way funner in person.
Yeah, exactly. It's
And
probably the
fucking
most fun I've ever had at any live sport.
Ben
Yeah,
eat
hockey
shit.
game.
Peter White, Ben says football. I won 1,800 once playing pro line many moons ago. Nice.
Mm,
I'm still sipping on that sample, that Friday barrel batch 20, man.
I would like to know more about those.
Yeah, for real. Lance can't really reveal what or who they're
Yeah.
from, but I mean, if this isn't Four Roses, I don't know who the hell it is. But
Hmm.
yeah, they're single barrels. Their shit's fucking delicious, man.
so you know who they are?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've gotten samples from friends of the shit. Man, that's fucking good, man.
Yeah.
Sounds like a very exclusive club.
Yeah, it could be.
It could be.
Well,
Mhm.
because they're not going to tell me where they're getting the shit from. They're like, hey, you want to try this? And they know I'm a fucking collector. And I'm not, if you want to send me something, I will not ask you, send me the money, give me the sample. But
Mhm.
if somebody wants to hand me something, I'll try that.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people like on here on Whiskey Tube that are fucking generous as hell.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
no kidding.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I don't take advantage of that. You want to send me something, send it to me. Otherwise, I don't really care. I don't care. Like Dan and his fucking coin.
I was just thinking of. So here's how
Hey,
stupid my brain is. You were talking about Four Roses. I was thinking about Four Roses rye, something I've always wanted to try. Then I was thinking
well,
about
it's not
Booker's rye.
I think the problem with Four Roses, if you were to do the glommet and then fucking try to tell people to grab shit, it's always going to be the Buffalo Trace. It's going to be turkey products. It's all out there. In Four Roses, there's not a lot of shit out there.
Man, those LEs. Every year I want one.
Yeah.
We all do. And if you get a sample of it, you'll know it's a good fucking whiskey.
Yep. Well blended.
Yes, sir. Uh-huh.
This is the Cat's Eye, the Magi 2.
Hmm.
I don't know what that says. Pooliger, MGP rye, Pillager. I can't read the writing.
Most of the Magi is whatever Nassif
Yeah.
had
Just a
got.
bunch of extra old stuff, right?
Yeah, that's the divorce lawyer, Gene Nassif, that's fucking collecting barrels. And that fucking dude, he knows his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gene's a really cool guy.
Gene's pretty sweet.
Yeah, he has a lot of bottle whiskeys. Yeah, he was on and they're probably live right now. Whiskeychannel.com.
Mm-hmm.
Kara and Dave. He did the camera. He had all these floor whiskeys all around him.
I'm sure he has quite the stash.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Roscoe says whiskey folks on here are extremely generous. Great community. Hell yeah, Roscoe.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, man. That's what it's all about.
All about sharing.
Yep. I never even thought about reaching out to Gene and see if we can do a pick through him.
That would be a good idea for you.
He's doing some blending stuff, like options for picks.
Huh. That'd be a lot of fun. I mean, I don't know if I want to go 148 proof or 160 proof stuff.
No. I've got a 27-year Canadian hazmat.
John, are you
obtained.
driving?
Maybe.
Eyes on the prize there, Super Chief.
Well,
Cheers, man.
Cheers. I just got done watching the Rose Bowl and had a few drinks. Pretty great.
It's good, man.
Yeah.
But you went out to go watch it, or?
Yeah, I was at a buddy's place. I haven't seen him probably in 3 or 4 weeks, and we went through about 6 or 7 different bottles tonight. So it was pretty good.
Nice, man. Be careful driving.
Yeah. And make sure you get your clothes on, bro.
The cars drive themselves.
Nah, yeah. Are you far away?
Be even more careful then.
Yeah.
John, are you far away from your destination? Okay, that's not bad.
Like 20 minutes. No, it's not bad. It's a couple turns. We'll be all right. So on Saturday, we went. A group of us went over to Irene Tan's shop in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried something that was really interesting. It was a Colorado bourbon whiskey called Fireside. Anyone familiar with that?
Yeah.
No.
So it was like 6+ years. It's hazmat at 140.8, and it's finished in rye casks. And it was a flavor monster the other day, and I bought a bottle, fresh cracked. It tasted like gin. It tasted like juniper. I was like, I don't know. Like,
What did I buy?
Finished in Aspen, right?
something like that. I don't know. It's from Mile High Distillery in Denver.
Yeah. I think that's the one that's finished in Aspenwood or something like that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you that I poured it last night, fresh crack. It was like almost undrinkable. Let it sit for about a half an hour out in the open air, and you started to get the vanilla notes and the barrel notes. And today had some more. It's a bit calmer today. So.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a few things that are finished in that Aspenwood. It's definitely strong.
I mean, we liked it on Saturday. I mean, she definitely sold a few bottles to us, but the just to get some air in the bottle, I took a bunch of it. I have one of those 375s of Widow Jane 10 that somebody gave me, and now it's 2/3 Widow Jane, 1/3 Fireside 6-year. So that blend actually worked out pretty good.
I know Peter B says hazmat Fireside. I love it.
Yeah, he was there. He had some of that.
Yep. Joe, the sample guy. Yep, the Magi is a 6-year MGP rye and 21-year Palliser Canadian rye hitter. Yeah, it's really good.
What are you drinking,
This
Dan?
This is from Sugar Kitty. Sent this to me.
Is it a sample night?
Yeah, I wasn't even going to go live tonight, man, to be honest with you, but I wanted to come on and make sure like people were still down to do the tournament because I'm already invested in it. And I know you were generous enough to buy me the first round of sample bottles. So I just want to make sure people are still good. And I just wanted to hop on here and make sure like people got their team names ready and stuff like that because again, next week, next Monday we start the first round. So just want to make sure people are good.
Is not everyone getting back to you? Is not everyone getting back to you?
Now with it, everybody agreed. It's just the team names. I want to put team names on stuff. So I'm trying to get
Gotcha. For your
trying to
bracket.
get that finalized. So
Yeah.
I again, like the whole idea behind it was just to kind of bring people together and partner with people you may not know, and so I don't know. Like, do you know Todd Ritter, John?
I don't. I mean, I hear about him from Darrell and Jeff, but I don't know Todd. And I saw him smash out their live stream last week. Almost bottle killed it, and I'm like, now I'm excited. Now you're telling me I have a chance. This is great.
Yeah, Todd's a good guy, man. He's a really good guy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to having those conversations and that collaboration. Hopefully, everyone's interested in having that dialogue, because I think that you got to know when to push and pull in a conversation, and that comes with experience. And we need this.
Yeah, and it's I'm able to take my time with what I send you guys and where I place the bottle. And so it's gonna be fun to kind of see how things kind of play out. Again, with it being completely open, I'm sending anything and everything I have. So I'm sure there's going to be some kind of repeat bottles, as we get, into the full bracket.
Everybody gets Hidden Barn.
Everybody's going. It may be a straight flight of Hidden Barn, just to get rid of the bottle. Everybody gets 3 samples. 4 people get 3 samples. That'll finish that damn bottle.
The first person on Hidden Barn to say that's delicious.
Oh goodness,
they're out.
Man.
Adam says I hated those Niners. Frank Gore was one of the most underrated running backs.
Yeah.
In the game by far.
Iron.
Where did he play? Was he a Miami Hurricane in college?
Yeah. Yep, he was a Hurricane, man. Frank Gore was so underrated.
Legendary running back.
Oh, yeah, I mean, look at his total yards.
His kid's playing now.
Yeah. What was his total yards, Adam? Like out of everyone, he's top 10 for sure yards?
Yeah, he's top 10. Yeah. But that's because he played for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And he just retired like this year or last year, something like that.
Yep.
I thought he was gonna play backing up his kid.
How
wild LeBron in I don't know, like 20 years.
That's kind of imagine that statement even being made, even in jest, like as a running back in the NFL. Really?
Right.
It's not like baseball where you stand there.
Right.
Yep.
These guys are getting battered each and every play, basically.
Yeah.
They don't want to give
every play.
They don't want to give running backs a long-term contract.
No, they never do.
And
only
they
skill
take
position
a fucking beating over 8 years. And then the last one that left was I don't know who the fuck it was.
Them and tight ends are the skill positions that make contact every play.
Yep.
But the fucking thing is we don't watch football for just nothing. If you're the fucking running back, we watch that every day, all day.
Yeah. Give them the paycheck. Their shelf life is a lot lower than receivers and any other skill position.
Adam, they haven't found a way to protect the running backs. The wide receivers, all these penalties and ticky-tack stuff, like they have a longer lifespan, Like imagine you have to hit somebody from the shoulders to their belt buckle. That's it.
Yeah.
Come on.
They took away chop blocks, but other than that,
and you gotta remember too, man. Like for instance, right? Like look at Darren Sproles, how little that guy was.
Don't mention fucking Darren Sproles to me, please.
I'm saying, like, he's never right?
Colts killer.
Think about how big some of those guys are up against somebody that small.
So Darren Sproles is my size, roughly.
Yes.
We were all thinking it, Adam.
You're getting tackled by defensive ends that are like 6'6", 300 pounds. Like, that's insane.
Shit! I just poured this again.
I just remember when Ray Lewis stuffed him down that Chargers game. He shot that A gap and stuffed him.
I was 6 foot, 200 pounds in high school, and I made it to junior varsity, and I was a tight end. And I would jump up
The catching the ball up high was never an issue. It's when the fucking somebody creamed you legs
Yep.
hmm
and you fucking fall to the ground. And I never went to varsity because of it. I'm like, I told my coach, I'm like, dude, I can't keep doing this shit.
Yep.
That's
I
back when
love
you had
this.
leather
I
helmets,
love
though,
it.
right?
I love it. I love it. But I can't. It's fucking me up too much.
It's the
He's
leather
like, all
helmets,
right,
man.
all right.
Welcome to the Dusty Quarter
I think-
tailgate.
Oh, people need to hear the reality of fucking what it is, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hockey's another one too, though, man. You talk about some hard hits. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Woo!
And that's
Yeah, that's a
one
game
sport
on
where
And I mean, I think a lot of people underestimate how big hockey players are. But like, if you were to go and look at their size comparison to some, I mean, obviously they're not as big as the NFL players, but like they're still, some of them are 6'2", 6'3".
it's
Like,
moving more towards the smaller frame player now because they want more speed,
yes.
and you don't have those big punishing Broad
Yep.
Street bullies of like
Yeah.
days long gone.
Yeah.
But goalies, defensemen, you're still gonna have
Who
big guys
what
like
was the name of that
6'5".
brawler that was on the Stars? He was a brawler.
Mike Madonna.
No, he was he was a fighter. Just shit. What is his name? No, Madonna was fantastic, but there was a guy that was just a straight. He loved to fight.
Jamie Benn.
No. As soon as you say his name, I'll know.
Yeah,
Cheers, John. Thank you.
Like recent?
No, he's a little bit older.
Okay.
I think he was on the Stars.
yeah, he's talking. He's talking like 90s,
Oh, okay.
like late 90s.
Maybe it was Jamie. No, was it the Stars?
I think I know who you're
No way,
talking
it's
about.
Jamie Benn.
Because
It-
did he become the player safety VP?
No.
Wow.
God damn it. I can't remember his name. Maybe it wasn't the Stars. I just remember he was a brawler though, man. Darian Hatcher, there you go. Darian
Okay.
Hatcher. Yeah. Yes. Madonna never fought in his life. John, cheers, man.
He didn't have to.
Yeah. Yes, Darian Hatcher. That's who it was.
Cheers,
he
John.
he was wild, man. Peter White says, I think Washington wins tonight. John, did you get your sample I sent you? Hopefully
Talking about me?
you did. No. John Cloud.
John Cloud.
But you have you should have something out in the mail, Ashbridge.
Nice with six peanuts and some Scotch tape. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
My postman should just open that. He have himself a good old time.
I'm telling you, that's probably what. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised a lot of people don't. You know, when you see something shipped as like art supplies, you're like, wait a second, you don't look like an art supplies guy.
I found mine in front of my mailbox.
You found yours in front of it.
Yeah, it was opened.
What was
Did you
it?
sign up for
It was a sticker and a coin.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
But it was in front of your mailbox.
Yeah. It's like they just flung it on the ground.
Damn, that's what they think of me. God damn, that's messed up, man.
Real nice.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe how many coins were missing. That's pretty messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody thought they were getting lucky.
I
definitely got mine.
I never got shit from you. So fuck the post office.
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, you'll get it those emails. I'll send you a sample in a box with the sticker and a coin. So
All right, bro.
that way I know it gets to you because I never really had an issue with the package, but unfortunately the first time I go and send a sticker and and I had to pay extra for like a certain kind of stamp so it didn't process through the thing. I was like, and half of them are missing. Like what? Come on now.
I'll talk shit about the post office all day long, and I don't want. If you don't want to send, if you like I told you, don't. I'm not here for that. I'm here to support you. So
I appreciate that, man.
that's it.
I'm
No,
glad
no,
you got the 1914 Greenbrier. Obviously, is pre-prohibition. I can't remember off the top of my head right now who the distiller was. I'd have to look at the back of the label and see. But again, it was a pre-pro. I know that whoever distilled it was one of the distilleries that is no longer in existence. So that was one that after prohibition it folded.
Was it the Greenbrier, Tennessee?
No.
Oh. Because that old still house is still in existence.
The still house is?
Yeah.
Really?
It's this ancient barn.
Hmm.
But it's actually in Greenbrier, Tennessee.
Nice. I don't think that's
Would you call it a hidden barn?
No, it's not hidden. Although you got to get pretty lost to find it.
And he lost both.
yeah.
Who was what was his name? There was a guy that played on he was on the Caps. That was a pretty good brawler too.
I mean, Tom Wilson
was like
the biggest D-bag in the NHL.
I'm stuck on George Peros.
George Peros. Dang. So now it got me thinking.
I need hockey knowledge tonight.
What was his name?
You talking about the old blue uniforms with the Eagles on them, or the Capitol, or whatever. God damn it!
Who was the guy that would always stick up for Gretzky?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, not that either. That's weird.
God, what's the guy's freaking name? You know who I liked from I think he played for the Caps. Was it Peter Worrell? So who was Peter Worrell?
I've heard that name before.
Dang. Man, I cannot
Semenko?
Don't know.
It's not. No, I'm not thinking of Ryan Reeves. Some of those guys are they're monsters, though, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Semenko and McSorley. Yeah, McSorley.
Yeah, McSorley. Yeah. Yep. McSorley. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Whoops. Let me go. Semenko, McSorley. Pick one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's McSorley. Fun to know Wayne Gretzky also had 2 fights. I love to go back to find those. Oh, that'd be funny.
Dan, are you thinking of a player named Craig Barabee?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd you find that, man? Yeah.
I just remember him from a hockey fight with the Rangers years ago.
Yeah.
What a rube.
He was a clown.
The whole team was told protect Wayne Gretzky. So, do you guys think that do you think Gretzky's his record's going to get beat?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
It depends. Ovechkin's slowing down.
Yeah. That's so hard to say.
Yeah, I mean there's still a lot to go too. I mean he still has what was it 90 some, right?
Yep.
He got one against the Preds, I think, the other night.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. I mean, it definitely won't be. I don't even think it'll be in this year. I think if it's going to be anything, it'll probably be the following. Well,
people always want to watch the GOAT go down. Gretzky is a GOAT of hockey.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And that's where
Changed the game.
And to say that he gets beat, I'm a Miami Dolphins fan. Tell me another quarterback with him, Marino, and Elway that didn't get your entertainment value as you watch those two MFers play each other.
I mean, Dan Marino would be unbelievable in today's NFL.
He's
just
pasted
getting
all
killed
over my
sometimes.
house, man. I'm like, fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
You're
He never won.
Gretzky's the same way.
I all I can tell you is anytime I get a chance to watch the Edmonton Oilers current day, I do, because
McDavid.
yeah, AKA Connor McJesus, that guy is absolutely
No.
foolish.
And you, Elway was a GOAT back in his day. So was Marino.
I feel like McDavid is just a stats wizard.
I think
he lights it up, but he's surrounded with talent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Take it to the next level.
Think so?
Yeah.
How many points is he going to have to score to do that?
I don't know. He can't do it all on his own, apparently.
They never can.
Have you had OGD bonded lately? It's delicious, like peanut butter sandwich in the glass. That's what I get. Yes, there he is.
Can we all agree that Austin Matthews sucks?
What's up,
Who
buddy?
sucks? Austin
Cheers.
Matthews?
Austin Matthews.
Yeah.
Cheers, man. Good to see you. Happy New Year, Joe.
100%. I agree with that, Mr. Shelton.
Good to be here with you guys. Happy New Year's.
Yeah, man. Hell
Happy
yeah.
New Year,
Good to see you, bud.
and Joe.
Cheers.
How was
Cheers,
everything,
brother.
man?
It's all right. I told myself I wasn't going to drink today, but can't jump on the whiskey channel and not have a pour
You were
with
drinking
your
at
buddies.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Joe, what's in your glass?
Some
Yeah.
Four Roses.
Nice.
Marshmallows. Very nice.
Ooh. Is that an LE or is that a
It's the
select? Oh, 135.
Woo!
Holla.
special pour for you special guys on screen.
Cheers, man.
Appreciate that, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
Only Dan Fouts comes close to Marino for old school quarterbacks who could play today and dominate.
Oh yeah, Dan Fouts was.
Do you guys think that Steve Young could dominate in today's league?
You know, I hate Troy Aikman. I hate Tony Romo, and I hate Dak Prescott. That's all I have to say.
I sense a theme here
Where's
with
John
the
Clark?
quarterbacks you're naming.
That was for you, Joe.
I usually tune out
Just name-
the hate. I usually tune out the hate.
Hey, Joe. There was somebody I was talking to, and they were talking about. God damn it!
Football,
No.
soccer, rugby, baseball,
Shut up. Give me,
swimming,
Give me Del.
jockeying. I don't even know what jock. You know the jocks.
Give me Dallas Scoreback names. What Dak was? Oh, he's a commentator.
Troy Aikman.
Why?
Danny
So
White?
no, you hit
Roger
it.
Staubach.
Shut up.
Humphrey
Troy.
Bogart.
Why doesn't Troy have an MVP?
Oh, because other players won the game. It's Troy Aikman. He was an important piece to a puzzle.
Medium
Oh,
ugly,
yeah.
what's going on, buddy?
Hey, and I started watching the Cowboys when Roger was in there.
Yeah.
So
And
Peter
people-
White says Steve Young easily plays today.
Well, he'd have so much more protection now.
Yeah.
Roger Staubach. Roger Staubach was a fucking animal.
Yeah.
He ran that Cowboys team.
Yep.
Fucking
Roy Artis
perfect.
cocktails. Cheers, man. Good to see you. bud.
Perfect.
Missed opportunity. Bart Starr playing for the Cowboys.
Yes, and that's an arrow. I think it's.
Cordell Stewart was ahead of his time. There's so many bad things to say there.
Joe, so you're still doing this 2v2 tournament, right, with Chris?
Yeah. You sent me his number. Chris David, right? David,
Yep.
Christopher David.
Yep.
As far as I know, I mean,
Okay,
did
cool. I
something
just want to
change?
make sure you're still good. I mean, you're not till a little later on, like one.
22, January 22.
If you can't watch the Cowboys and realize that they're America's team, you just get the fuck out of here.
You mean the Patriots?
They're just fucking. They're fun to fucking. I got a buddy of mine. He comes over here just to watch the Cowboys play.
Wow. Dang.
In any of those Super Bowls that the Cowboys won, name one
Yeah,
Super Bowl where there was a
dude, I
controversy
keep
like there
forgetting
was with
about
the New
Floyd.
England Patriots almost every Super Bowl.
I'm a Dolphins fan. I started out with Bob Greasy, and people are like, "You've been watching that long?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was a teenager. I watched them then. Let me get a beer. I'll be right back.
All right.
What have the Cowboys won in the last 30
years?
Yeah.
Hey, who's your team?
Go Colts. Yeah. Yeah, we suck.
No comment. No comment.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys thought you had the quarterback of the future, and then all of a sudden he says, "You know what? I'm retiring."
I don't blame him.
After you got rid of your best quarterback, and then he retired in Denver with another Super Bowl, by the way.
Yep. He was treated poorly. Don't blame him at all.
Adam, how do you feel about Luck?
I love him.
Yeah.
I don't fault him at all for retiring.
Yeah.
Yep. That was mismanagement.
What's up, bud?
On behalf of Ryan Grigson.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, man. Happy New Year.
Cheers.
Happy New Year. I wanted to come out a little bit, chat, wish Z-Man happy birthday before we lose him. He's leaving it all on the field, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I saw him on Vic Stream a few weeks ago. And I just missed him by a second. Then I'm telling you, when Z-Man leaves it on the field, he leaves it on the field.
He leaves it on the field. Yep.
But love the QB talk.
Yeah.
Did you guys see he jumped on the wrong stream yesterday and he was like just sitting there for a while looking around? He's like, "Hey, Baker Drinks is here. That's crazy." And he goes, "Is Troy here also?" Because Laura was by herself. And he starts looking around. He's like, "Where's Ken at?" He's like,
You can't make that stuff up.
"I think you're
guys.
on the wrong stream." And they was like, "Yeah, shut your face."
Oh God. Whose stream was he on?
He was on Baker Drinks' live stream, and he's like, "Oh, look, Baker." Right when he said that, I was like, "Uh-oh, he thinks he's on a different stream."
Now, there is a slight possibility he doesn't make it back too.
Yes.
He's going to try.
Yeah.
He's going to give it all, but
Yeah, he'll make it.
He'll make it.
He's a machine. That dude drinks day and night.
Well, it's his birthday. He said he was drinking all day. So,
Mm-hmm.
God bless him,
Yeah.
Probably had a few last night. So,
That I did not. So Peter, who's your quarterback, man? Who is it?
you know what? Anybody but Mitch Trubisky, Steeler fan.
Steelers
Listen,
fan?
who I think it might have been Medium Ugly who said Cordell Stewart was ahead of his time. No. And I'm a Steeler fan. He'd be a backup today. Should have been a backup then. Steve Young would have done well. Not dominate, but he would have done well nowadays. But
Did you guys see the Super Bowl where the Seahawks were all they had to do was hand the ball off to Marshawn Lynch?
Marshawn Lynch, yeah.
Right, and they threw the slant.
And then they threw the ball for an interception.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
For me, that's my quarterback. Dak, every time they get to the 1 yard line, inside the 5 yard line, every time.
Yeah, he chokes.
It could be first and goal within that 5 yards, and they're trying to give Dak touchdowns rather than just punching the damn thing in.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating because he rarely converts in that area.
What running back did Dallas get rid of? Eek.
Yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Dak relied on his ass so much that once he left,
He doesn't know what to fucking do with the ball, brother. He just
Throw it
doesn't
to
know.
CeeDee Lamb. He's going to be open.
Yeah.
But you know, and
Hey,
CeeDee Lamb,
not if you're
CeeDee
5
Lamb,
yards out from a touchdown.
CeeDee
Yeah,
Lamb 2 years ago, he was a
plays. I mean, look at Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is actually, they're about the same build, same size.
CeeDee Lamb 2 years ago was a piece of shit. He sat there and he would get balls and it would bounce off his chest and they would fly. And now he is a fucking rock star. And it's great to see a running or a wide receiver in that fucking team that actually is, doing their thing.
So I got to
Aside
ask
from
you
Amari
guys
Cooper.
in the chat. Do you think the NFL is rigged?
100%.
No,
Yeah?
No, I don't think
No?
so. No.
It would take too much to say it's rigged.
Yes.
It's not organized. It's not organized, but they continually
I agree, but I think
put
it's
these terrible refs in positions of power.
that's it.
They don't
It's
utilize technology that is available to them.
Yes.
So in that instance, it is rigged.
Don't forget Bob Boucher should have been
screwing with the NFL.
Mhm.
I've only watched.
It
I
keeps
won't
us.
watch the rest of the league. It's just it's painful. In fact,
Yeah.
somebody sent me a little meme. They, the Madden cover says Madden 2025 Player of the Year, has a yellow flag in the middle of the field.
It'll
Really?
It'll never be rigged because fans like us
John,
want to
cheers.
see
Cheers.
the shit that goes on. Yes.
Yeah,
We don't do anything about it though. We keep
the
watching this shit.
the NFL announced that those referees for Dallas Lions game, they already said those guys will not be refereeing in the postseason.
Yeah, the Lions got screwed. The
Oh,
Colts
I
got
felt
screwed
so
earlier
bad.
this year against the Browns.
Whatever. The fucking Lions are already going to the playoffs.
But here's the
So,
thing: they
Cheating.
tell these referees this is a penalty. Everything's a penalty. They reinforce it. They're not even full-time refs. Then when they mess up because they're being told call this every little freaking thing,
Yeah.
then when they do and they make a mistake, oh, it's the ref's fault.
But
It's
you
really
can't,
people upstairs
you can't
starting
fucking
Fidel
prove
and the people that
anything
make
that
the
you're
rules.
fucking saying. You can't prove
But
anything.
also they have different crews that enforce things more frequently than other crews.
Too many rules.
So if you're a team that has historically gotten away with, I don't know, holding
some shit.
Yeah.
and your running back is doing really well that year,
You can't prove anything.
but you have a crew that calls holding a lot more, you're probably going to lose that game.
Listen,
Yes, sir.
I'll be honest. I'm Z-Man's age. Honestly, the way they protect the quarterback, I could play quarterback and make it through a season. For the love of God.
Hey, Adam, on
You
that,
sit here and you blow on a quarterback and it's a flag. When Fitzpatrick sacked, I forget who it was. It was like a clean sack. And then when Mahomes got hit inbounds and they flagged the guy, like, I'm done.
There's
I'm
definitely favorite QBs.
It's like, I mean, you could put a geriatric guy out there. He'll get it through the game. For the love of God.
Cheers, BT. Happy New Year, buddy.
hey, Adam, on top of that holding
I'm
call,
emotional.
just so you know, people saying right now that so many calls are called.
Mhm.
No.
There's a ridiculous stat out there that Micah Parsons has not been somebody holding him. He hasn't been called for somebody called for a holding call against him in 35 quarters.
Wow.
And
That's crazy.
He's one of the number one
safeties.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
And Mahomes is the new Tom Brady.
That in 35 quarters he can't
Get
get
out
one
of
flag?
here.
Kick him off.
Oh.
No, Micah Parsons is a beast. He is.
Yeah.
Hey,
he is.
Yeah, but that's what that wasn't the topic.
Z-Man, didn't the Dolphins lose their best cornerback or something yesterday?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's not good.
No, they're linemen. Chubb.
How many times can we
I
say
think
Chubb?
Tua
on
got
screen?
hurt as well.
Yeah, that was the Browns.
I have the Browns running back as my number one running back in my league, and I'm like, oh.
That's Nick Chubb. Bradley Chubb is the
Okay.
defensive end that got hurt.
They're both out with gross injuries.
Bad year for Chubbs.
They both got drafted the same year too. I was hoping the Colts would get both of them.
I don't know, but I'm getting a Chubb.
Word.
All right, we're up to 6 times saying the word
Chubb.
That's 7.
Dan's gonna get flagged.
So all you guys on panel talking football, what do you think of the Sandra Bullock movie Blindside?
I liked it.
I haven't seen it.
I think that's what football's all about, man. I really do.
Sandra
It's not-
Bullock?
It's a nice
White
movie. It's a
people
nice
profiting
mess.
off of black people's stories.
Just a dude that's trying to make it in life, and he advances.
Yeah, but he got screwed over by his adoptive parents.
No, he didn't.
You sure?
Yep.
Dude, we all
Dude,
we all get screwed over
basically,
by.
it's a sad story, but he's not. He's a little, from what I'm hearing, he's a little down on his luck in money, and he did get the royalties from that. The problem was they didn't get that money. It all went to the movie company.
So anyway,
And they showed receipts. They went to court. They gave him an equal share of the movie, just like they did.
Guys, when in
You
doubt,
said we for a second there. What do you mean by that?
What?
You said we showed receipts.
No,
What do
no,
you mean by
they
that?
showed receipts.
Oh.
Now they listen. They could have been
He's their
fake,
attorney.
could have been forged. But I was listening. They actually had I forget the paper. Showed the Tui family came over and said, "These are the receipts that that we gave." They broke it down. I forget the amount, but it was a couple $100,000. Not a great amount. The movie company kept the bulk of
It was
it.
David.
There's the sexiest fucking guy on
There's
screen.
Eric.
God damn, it took you long enough to get on here.
Eric.
Yeah, I
Daenerys.
know. What's going on, guys?
How are you,
What's up,
sir?
bud?
Oh, not too much, man. I'm doing well. How about you guys?
Good. You change your setup back there or something?
happy New Year, Eric.
Just a
Yeah, where's
happy
your
New Year,
castle
man.
wall?
Yeah, let's zoom
Just
in.
a different angle.
Okay.
Dan, let's zoom in on Eric's living room so we can assess what's going on there.
All right. Let's assess
John,
the
good call.
situation here.
Really?
So it's just Christmas tree, whiskey.
A lot of lucky 7, old powders.
Eric, don't answer to these fools, man.
Eric, good to see you, buddy. Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year, brother.
I get to see you next month too.
Yeah, dude. So, did you already explain the rules of this 2-on-2 competition? Because, like always, I don't know what I've signed up for.
What a surprise that is. I don't get what you're doing.
It's
Dan
it's
Madness.
like strip poker. So every question you get wrong, you got to take articles.
Yeah.
The goal is to break the internet.
Yeah.
Next on the stage is Cinnamon.
No, it's I mean it's gonna be like Mad Madness. I haven't determined whether I want to do 3 questions in a bonus question or 3 rounds in a bonus question or 2 rounds in a bonus question. Because in the end, I want to make sure there's a point differential to where like there's no chance of like a tie. If that makes sense. So
You just got to have either some questions prepared or something like that, maybe that like you can.
Yeah, I have basically every question I could possibly think of written down right now. So it's just a matter, and like I want to make sure the first round lasts about an hour roughly, and then that way it gives time for the second team to pop on and then do another hour. So, but we'll see. I just don't know if it's better to do 2 rounds of questions in a bonus or 3 rounds of questions in a bonus. So,
It's just like nosing round, tasting round, that type of thing.
yes.
Okay. All right.
Dan, on any of the YouTubers who are making picks, make sure that what you send them is only their barrel picks. See if it fucks with them.
That may happen. That may happen. I don't have everybody's barrel picks. I have a few of them though. So. But I'm telling you, the hidden barn's getting snuck into somebody's sample kit, so it's happening. Probably more than once. So.
Yeah, if you don't get rid of that bottle, there's no value here.
Well, I got it in the sample you sent me for our battle.
What is it? What happened, Joe?
When we battled, you sent me Hidden Barn.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I don't remember sending a sample of that to anybody.
You did to me when we battled on my channel. Yeah.
Maybe I did. I don't know.
Dan,
Yeah, you did.
Stick to that. Say I never said hidden barn to anybody. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Nobody wants to be that cruel. You know?
Actually, you're right, Joe. You're right. I did send it to you. Good to see. That's all right, because I'm gonna try to send half this bottle out on these on this thing. So it's happening. Hopefully Jackie's eye cam watches, which she won't, but
She called me and she said she's watching this show tonight.
She's getting a lot of free advertising. She should say thank you.
Yeah.
She didn't fucking call you.
Jigs, what's up, buddy?
Cheers, Jigs.
That was your controversial bottle during our thing.
Yes, you're right. I remember now. Okay. It's just some more age on it. It'll be fine.
I bet you if you put it in a Blanton's bottle, someone would buy it.
Probably.
Might be in the shot tonight.
I'd have a line for it.
For me, the nose was fine. I liked the nose, but when it came to the palate, it was just very young.
The finish had some manure in it. You said
Manure.
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 The nose was great, to be honest with you.
What
But
a manure taste.
manure.
Yeah.
That's
Eric, what you drinking, bud?
Oh, I'm doing a blind, man. I'm trying to prepare. I really haven't prepared much for what's going on. So,
Was it last blind from the grave sale?
yeah.
Oh shit! All right. Damn. All right. So you got a little bit of work to do then, but you'll be fine. You got a good palate, man. You'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
Who's your partner again?
The bourbon judge.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
He can carry the team, and then we're up against who? Like Trev, you said, and Jeffrey Wack.
You're up against Trev and Wack, but this is only the qualifying round, so this isn't the tournament yet. So out of all these matches, the bottom 4 total points do not move on. Everybody else moves on to the actual bracket, and that's when we'll do a whole nother challenge again. So this is going to run all the way to March, unfortunately. So
March Madness.
It could be.
there you go, Ben. Pick me up some tacos, man. That's what I'm in the mood for.
Oh yeah.
But I was looking at it. I think when mine ends, ADHD whiskey.
I'd love to see Ben.
ADHD's whiskey begins. So I think his Matt Madness begins as mine ends. So
Hey, Matt's got a busy career now. You never know.
he does.
I think it's time.
He's done very well for himself, though, man. He's done very well for himself. So
Yeah.
can't hate on him, man.
Again, we were talking to Irene on Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean, very special stuff going on for people. I mean, it's great when you get to do what you love.
Yeah. And that's
gotta
what
take
his
on
job.
all the-
He talked about this.
He quit his job and he did full-time YouTube. I mean, he's obviously very
My
successful.
man.
He's got a great palate.
Gotta get your bottle signed, Peter.
No, I didn't. But
I think Barrel King did a great job of picking him up, man, to be honest with you. I mean,
they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jared is a really good guy.
Oh, he's an amazing guy.
He's freaking awesome. He sent me the bottle that's a couple of weeks ago. He sent me the bottle that's coming out this month for it's called Gamma. Man, that is a crazy bottle, and if you're part of that Barrel King club, you're gonna have access to that. And that one is like a crazy bottle.
Well,
I have a couple of Barrel Kings. That one's really good.
Is it finished, Joe, or
No, well, he emailed me because I asked him. He sent me the bottle because he was going to send me something that was called something else, and I said, "Is this part of the series or is this something different?" And he said, "No, it's a. It was 30% of it is what was finished in double oaked, and then the rest of it is just straight bourbon whiskey, Indiana whiskey." So
nice.
So, but man, whatever he did to blend it and get it to that flavor profile, it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's really good. And I was talking with Darrell because I sent it to him for the Whiskey with Friends thing that I did this past thing. And Darrell was like surprised too. They were like, man, this has not even an Indiana profile at all. The way it's blended, it was like it just felt like something different.
Yeah,
we couldn't put our finger on it, but I knew what it was, but he didn't know what it was. And then when I showed him, it was he was surprised because it was just so different, the profile and the flavor and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Indiana just like any whiskey, just like anybody else, but it didn't taste like Indiana whiskey. So
Did Porter blend that one, or was that
no, this is what Jared and his family blended.
Eric,
I got Porter's first blend.
You're blind. Did you pour it, or did your wife pour it?
My wife poured it.
Oh shit! All right.
So it's real. Ooh.
Pull whatever out of the cabinet, pour it, and then I'll figure it out.
There we go.
There you go, Eric.
Yeah, I mean, for Matt, I think it's a great opportunity for him. Not only with his whiskey too, but then now this opportunity for him is great. I mean,
He's living the dream.
Yeah. I mean, Scott from My Bourbon Journey, he quit his full-time job. He does the same. The Junkies did the same. They quit their jobs and invested.
Sean got fired.
Sean got fired.
Yeah. Dan quit.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys that are just fully invested in this right now.
You wonder when Jay's going to be next.
I don't think he will. To be honest, I don't think he will.
He'll miss it. He'll miss playing with computers too much.
Yeah. Okay. He's got a good gig at work, so
It could be his retirement gig then.
Yeah. Yep.
Everyone needs a good retirement gig.
Yeah.
But he's a lot younger. I'm thinking of that. I'm getting close.
The biggest thing you got to remember is like the uncertainty of this, right? Like, will there be whiskey tube? I'm sure, but I mean, will whiskey always be this big? It's hard to say. It's a gamble. I mean,
what if you get the next big bourbon crash like you did in the 70s?
Yeah, you could. Yeah. I mean, it's possible. And a lot of things would change for people, but
I think it will always be big, but the fucking issue is it going to last another year? And health benefits, all that shit you get from other shit.
All the benefits from work, man. That's true. You don't get that when you're unless you work for, maybe like Barrel King offers something like that, but I don't know.
You got to think about it. Yeah.
Yeah, health insurance is not cheap. Not at all. So
nope, could be.
But I mean, while you're in the moment, if you're the type of person who's like lives for in the moment, then it's a great opportunity for people. So Bourbon Pursuit, those guys, that Whiskey Tribe's been doing this for years now. I mean, those guys make money hand over fist, man. Like,
yes, sir. Yep.
Crazy money.
There's a point where you're comfortable enough where I'm good without insurance because I'm doing well everywhere else.
Yeah,
I got it.
Yep.
And unless I'm trying to get insurance with like stage 4 cancer, I'm good.
Don't even say that out loud.
Yeah, I'll probably get the next.
He just did.
I just jinxed myself.
No.
Yeah, that fucking shot.
But hey, Z-Man, happy birthday. I didn't get a chance to wish you directly.
Thank you.
Hey, from a guy who's also born in 66.
Yeah. And Joe, go fuck yourself. You never wished me a happy birthday.
I just did. You son of a bitch.
You know what? Go suck a big vagina.
Thank you for keeping it straight.
Eric, did you find the flight?
See, it hit the filter at the last second.
If I could go flip one right now, I would do it.
Did you find your flight?
Mine's in Illinois.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. I didn't buy it. I didn't do it today. I'm going to do it tomorrow.
Thank you, Marty.
Thank you,
I will
Mark.
actually do it.
Neve says they'll come out with a green energy, wireless, gluten-free, non-binary from alcohol soon.
Who said that?
Medium Ugly said it.
Oh, Medium Ugly.
Yeah.
Bobby.
God damn it.
Yes.
I take back what I said about Cordell Stewart after that comment. Oh,
There you go.
I forgot about Cordell.
Bobby, I hope everything's good with you, buddy. Hope this the whole moving process is going
he's
well.
Justin Fields 30 years earlier.
That's funny.
You guys didn't even mention Michael Vick either.
Yeah. I remember we broke his leg, but
Yeah.
But did you beat his? Did you actually beat his dogs?
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Who's your team, Dan?
I mean, I've been a Ravens fan forever, so
Number one
okay.
seed in the AFC, Dan. You got to be feeling good, right?
I do. But I don't want them to be overly confident because there's a lot of other good teams out there, man. So
And I got a question.
don't be cocky. You know what I mean?
No.
Like,
But here's an interesting point.
They got to
You've
do
got
it.
to buy. How many people do you rest, knowing that if you rest them, they're not having 2 weeks off,
See,
3 weeks?
I don't like the buy. I don't like the buy. I always have this weird thing
Right.
about taking a buy, having the rest. It's just me.
Now,
Are
it's
the
good if
Raiders
you
the
got
number
guys
one
banged up.
seed?
Yeah.
What the heck?
You know who beat the Ravens this year? The
Yeah.
Baltimore. Oh, I mean the Indianapolis Colts.
That's right.
Yeah. Get it right.
Yeah. I watched the game.
Whiskey Uncensored says Z-Man was so shitty last night. I don't remember if he even remembers me singing to him.
Ben sang. I would try to forget that too. Just kidding.
Jokes
That
on you,
motherfucker.
Whiskey Uncensored. He's always shitty.
And the fact that he sang to me is irrelevant
Make all the
because
big
he's a
Canadians.
sexy motherfucker.
Here's
Hold
Moose.
on. What did he sing to you?
I don't fucking know. He didn't sing to me. He just throwing shit out there.
Now, Peter, I don't like the buy, man. I wish we would just continue playing. I don't like that rest period. I get it. But
The only thing is, you guys are going to be very healthy, but do you want you have to balance that. I don't want to be rusty, but then what do? Is all of a sudden you play and then Lamar messes his ankle up, and you're like, "What the f?"
Oh, he put it out there. He put it out there.
No, I'm just saying that
cancer,
injury-prone
messed up
as the
leg.
Ravens.
I mean, come on, man. What do you? Come
now
on,
listen.
Peter.
If you're seriously though, if you're the coach, there's no right or wrong. If you are Harbaugh, how much do you play Lamar and your key starters? You got to play him a little bit.
First
Play
quarter.
him a quarter, a half, or nothing.
First quarter.
There you go.
First quarter. That's it. I mean,
Who y'all playing?
there's no
It's a dress rehearsal.
injury further than what we already have. You know what I mean?
There's supposed to be leaders on the team, so like start the game, pass it off, get everyone hyped
But
up.
don't
and play
leave
a
it up
good
to
game.
the players, because the players want to play the whole game.
Of course. Yeah.
And they lost the Steelers earlier in the year, and they're pissed. So they want to play, and they want to. And where is it at? Is it at home?
Yeah, it all runs through Baltimore at this point.
Yeah. So they don't want to lose,
Yeah.
and they want to play. And the problem is, there's a bigger picture. It's health. There's no bigger thing of success in the playoffs than get your healthy team
I
out.
mean, we have a chance to go up against Joe Flacco and the Browns, man.
Oh my God! Seriously, dude, you and Todd Mandy can have a. I don't even want to say what I was going to say. way too much fun.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, you look at the numbers, dude. He's turned that team around completely.
I don't think
experience being a game manager.
I don't think Joe Flacco stands a chance at winning a game versus the Ravens in the playoffs.
Oh man,
he's got a good defense behind him, though. He really does.
Yeah, one of the best. But that's the Ravens are gonna. Yeah,
I think the Ravens would have the edge. Yeah, but hey, it's got a team.
The AFC North is full of teams with scumbag defenses that like to injure people.
Yeah.
How do you really feel, Adam?
Yeah.
30 years ago, they would have just been nice, easy, mellow defenses. Now they're scumbag Ds that hurt,
Well, they know the rules, and then they go out of their way to break them.
Oh, what the hip drop tackle?
Fuck the Steelers, no offense. Fuck the Browns.
None taken. Adam, every time somebody says that, I look at it. That's a good thing. Dan, if somebody said fuck the Ravens, you'd be like, all right, we're the 1 seed, right?
We got the win, but you guys, you injured 2 of our guys. But
I saw that game. You guys beat the living crap out
injured
of
their
us.
feelings.
My son's a
no,
Colts
not my
fan.
feelings. No,
Adam, my son's
Michael
a Colts
Pittman got a
fan. We saw the
concussion.
game together.
Adam, who are you going to blame for the hurt feelings for Jonathan Taylor and why he is such a washed up, 26-year-old running back?
Are you insane? Do you watch football?
He's on my fantasy team. I hate that prick.
What are you watching?
He screwed my fantasy football team over for 2 seasons.
That's hilarious. No, we got bigger fish to fry. He's a 24-year-old running back. He's got a full steam ahead for the rest of his career with the Colts.
Adam, you guys win, you're in. That's it.
Yeah,
just win
I know.
and you're in. No,
It's just the Texans. We don't have Ty anymore. I hope we pick him up this week.
You guys think you beat the Texans this week?
Where's the game?
It's Indy.
Adam, are we making a bet? I'm going with the Texans.
I'm not. No, I never bet on the Colts.
Okay.
I've been
Smart
burned.
move.
I've been burned so many times.
Well, it's not at home though, right? It's away.
Now,
right?
Adam,
I think Shane Steichen is probably the coach of the year, but he's going to get passed over by Stefanski.
Yeah,
for sure.
I agree.
and you know why he should be? And maybe he shouldn't be. The guy that finished the year for the Colts should have never stepped foot as a coach. Shouldn't have even been an assistant on an NFL team. Should have been.
Oh, you mean Jeff Saturday?
Leader of men.
Oh,
The leader of men.
yeah.
That's how he called himself. Oh, Saturday.
You're
He refused
I'll
to
always
take a
have.
position as assistant. Had to
I'll
be
always
ahead.
have a soft spot for Jeff Saturday. He was very nice to me because I used to
No,
go to
listen.
training camp every year.
He's an incredible player. He's an
He's a great
incredible
person.
player.
A great person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But to sit here and
Coach.
say I've never coached a football game outside of like high school. I'm going to be an NFL head coach.
Yeah, that was.
The arrogance of that.
So we
And I
all
look
have
big
owners that we're embarrassed of, right?
Yes.
Of our teams.
Yes.
One way or another, they've embarrassed us, with their
Yes,
decisions.
sir. Al Davis,
Yeah,
Jerry Jones.
just win, baby.
Yeah. You want to tell them all? Shut the fuck up. You're paying these guys all this fucking money.
Adam, how do you feel about your QB Richardson? Do you think he's injury prone or just bad luck?
Sorry,
I think it's a
Adam.
mixture.
I had to throw that in there. It was
I want Richardson to do very
I like
well.
him.
I love his story.
Do you like your owner?
He's
You
a
like
great
your own?
person.
Damn,
I hate
John,
Jim
you bottle chugging, dude.
I hate Jim Irsay. I think
tastes
he does
better
a
out of
lot
the
of good for
bottle
the
than the
community,
glass.
but I think he's an insane person because he's so out of touch
Crappy
with
owner.
reality.
So do you have to be
Not a
slightly
great owner.
crazy to own a team?
I think it comes with money. I think you go insane the more money that you have.
Some people do, yeah.
I heard the
Because
Ravens-
Look at the richest people in the world. They are insane.
Rico.
who was the owner of the Washington?
Dan
You know,
Snyder.
The only good thing is with the rules today, I could probably survive the year.
And
I couldn't survive my son's flag
Adam,
football.
15 years ago, D. Snyder paid $1 million for that fucking team.
Not D. Snyder. Dan
Yeah.
Snyder. D. Snyder,
Whatever.
Eric,
Who's your sister,
Yeah.
baby?
famous
Who's your sister?
rocker.
I'm stuck
Yeah.
You
on a
gotta get
rocker.
21090 to go for those guys, you know?
I wish he owned a football team.
So
Eric, any
anyway,
idea what's in your glass?
the point I was
You're
making
right, you're right.
Yeah, yeah.
was
Right
this
The Bills might be the scariest team in the league nobody's talking about right now.
yes, sir. Hell yeah.
Stephon Diggs is probably one of the best receivers
Oh, he's top
of this
three.
decade.
You know what? That's one of the few trades that it worked out for both teams that
Absolutely.
Vikings
Oh,
worked out perfect for both.
yeah, for
Eric, you're
I don't,
you
I don't know why
yet?
Buffalo can't make the playoffs and win a fucking Super Bowl.
Because they always run up against a NFC East team in the Super Bowl.
And the quarterback, he built a whole hospital wing for his grandmother
Mhm.
and still can't fucking do shit. I'm like, really, dude?
Yeah.
And I'm a Dolphins fan. I should hate him.
I like the Bills. I think
I
they've
don't.
got
I respect the Bills.
a good
Yeah.
coach.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, sir.
As long
You
as they
think,
got that
Josh
you
one.
think McDermott's a good coach?
I love Stephon Diggs. He is so much fun
That
to
I
watch.
wouldn't want to face them if I'm in the playoffs. No way.
Stephon Diggs has been good for fucking at least the last 2 or 3 years.
Dude, his catch when he was with the Vikings against the
He's
Saints,
he's one
I was
arm
jumping up and
sprint.
down in the library. I was
Yes,
just
sir.
yelling, like, yeah.
No.
That was so cool. He threw his helmet. Oh man, that was so much fun to watch. I hate the Saints.
Eric, you're blind. Have you you
So-
think you know what's in there? Or?
Well, yeah, I already went through it. I gave myself like a short amount of time to nose each one, short amount of time to drink each one, and then just guess some like common shit like whether it was finished, like what type, age, proof, that kind of stuff. I didn't guess like state or anything like that. I think I did pretty decent for. Yeah, I mean it was very random. So it was like a Sagamore tequila finish was like the first one. The second one, what was it? Hold on, I gotta pull it back up here.
There you go.
The second one was like a Yellowstone pick. Third one was a Baker's 7, and then the last one, which threw me off the most, was a Still Austin Red Corn, that bottled and bond.
Oh yeah.
I would
That
never
kind of threw me a little bit on that last one, but
Yeah.
That's four
especially
random
after
ones
the
there,
last
guy.
3, yeah.
Jeez.
that's pretty random assortment of things to.
That's a pretty random assortment.
Well, that's when my wife doesn't know anything about whiskey, and I'm just like, just go pick from anything, and then let me try and figure it out.
That is very random.
Your wife did well.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I need to start practicing.
Yeah, I was thinking the same, like the timing comment you said, Eric. Give yourself a short amount of time. That's the hard thing. You know, you pick up the glass, you smell it, you put it back down. All of a sudden, you're out of time. You gotta go what the old schnoz tells you.
Yep.
Richard D makes a great point. Going to 4 straight Super Bowls is never happening again.
Yeah.
Even if they lost 4, they went to 4. Freaking
They lost to Dallas, the Giants twice, and the Skins, right?
No, they lost to Dallas. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I heard Giants. Sorry, Adam. My bad. Yep. The Giants Super Bowl, to me, is the best Super Bowl ever. I thought, I don't care. I think that's the best Super Bowl ever. Oh.
I think my favorite was Denver and Green Bay.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
And those Super Bowls to watch was when Peyton's brother Eli was with the Giants, and they were
beat the Patriots.
Was it the,
Shut up,
David
right.
Tyree catch helmet?
I'm leaving. I'm out.
Oh, that shit
Justin
was,
Tuck.
dude. I had people in my house.
You know, they talked to Tom Brady. I saw an interview, and he's laughing. He goes, "We have a guy who I heard drop 10 balls a day in practice, make the craziest catch with a Hall of Fame safety, smacking him all over the place, and he made the catch."
You know, and Tom Brady will be a GOAT.
Oh,
And he'll always be a GOAT.
Unfortunately.
But me being a Dolphins fan, I will tell you that fucking to beat that GOAT, you gotta break his fucking arm.
Yeah.
Well, Z-Man, at least you can say this.
They still went 11-5 that year.
You're the Dolphins.
Tom Brady.
Did you guys see the Ravens touchdown against Miami when Lamar lined up as a lefty and then switched to a righty and hit Zay Flowers?
I do love Lamar Jackson. He is a lot of fun
dude,
to
Lamar
watch.
Jackson is a freak athlete.
Yeah, he's
But
amazing.
he's getting to
Wait a
be.
minute,
He's
Zay
growing.
Flowers, isn't Zay Flowers Boston College?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. I knew
John,
that.
you should know this. It's right up your alley.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that they did play a hell of a game that game, though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they were pretty on point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's been so many people who have been all over Lamar's chops. Oh, you're a running back. Look at his fucking numbers from the last couple of games. Like, are you kidding me?
Dan, I just
passer rate
a little better every
Get that
year.
contract without an agent.
He had 5 fucking touchdowns. No one
Dan,
like,
I just hope their season doesn't end like the Orioles did.
It could. It could. That's why I don't want the buy. I don't want it.
The Colts were talking about
good.
trading for
Stay
Lamar
playing.
in the offseason.
I got a bad feeling about the buy, man. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Hey, Joe, could you imagine Tom Brady, instead of going to the Bucs, going to the Cowboys, walking away with 2 Super Bowl rings? Now what?
Still losing the first round.
Now what?
Tom Brady could go to the Cowboys tomorrow and win 2 Super Bowls.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, that's a scary motherfucking thought.
He is, man. He's you know,
Yeah, man.
he knows the game. It's like I mean, it's just like Peyton Manning. Like those guys know how to read defenses. That's
I got a better dude for you. It would be Kurt Warner, because Kurt Warner came to Arizona.
Yeah.
And I fucking sat there, and I was working at a grocery store, and then I went to the NFL, and when he was playing with fucking the Rams,
Mm-hmm.
and he came to Arizona, and all of us probably may or may not have watched the Madden game. When you put up the video, you're the quarterback, and you're looking at the whole fucking field.
Mhm.
And with Kurt Warner, that dude just drop throw.
Yep.
And that's how you fucking win games.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. So Vegas has Lamar at negative 20,000 for MVP.
Didn't
Wow.
didn't both Kurt Warner Super Bowls, not wins, didn't he have a former Colts running back both times?
Mhm.
Marshall Faulk with the
yeah,
Rams.
He did. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he
then
had
Edgerrin
Marshall
James.
Faulk, and he had two wideouts.
Well, no, he had
Absolutely.
Marshall Faulk with
No,
the Rams,
Yes. Yep.
former Colt, and he also had Edgerrin James with the
James,
with
from Arizona. Yeah.
Arizona.
Yep.
Do
Interesting.
you ever hear Marshall Faulk take? I think it's perfect. Why running backs are so devalued now?
God damn, man.
Whole interview, spot on. He goes,
Well, the shit that went on with the Cleveland Browns running back, what's his name? Chubb?
Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
And I was listening to critics fucking talk about it, because they were only paying them per year.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get fucking your ankle rotated to your ear and you're broken for the year, you're not getting paid.
Yeah, it was gruesome.
And these
that's a
motherfuckers
horrific
pay the fucking running backs.
well,
That's
the
why
reason
we're
they don't
watching
get
that
paid
shit.
is he's saying this is they come out after 2 plays. They rotate. A good running back, he goes, when I was at Indy, they go, we had a running back that was almost as good. And whenever he came close to going in, I told him, get the F off.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true. He goes, I wouldn't come off the field knowing if I come off the field, someone might take my place. These guys are good with rotating. Now, when you're sitting here playing 60, 55% of the plays, you ain't getting paid.
Exactly.
And that's true.
Exactly.
If you come in and say, if you do that, and then the NFL's like, well, we'll just give that money to the wide receivers, the quarterbacks, that pass rushing D end. The running back, there's not many of them now, but like outside of Christian McCaffrey, they just got to say, no, I ain't leaving.
That's
playing.
what a lot of people think that's what a lot of people think the MVP is McCaffrey.
Well,
put your
he's
foot
hurt
down.
now.
Say, I'm not getting off the field.
This was his first fully healthy season.
Cheers, Eric.
Early on with the Panthers.
Hey,
Dude was getting hurt every
Cheers.
year.
Cheers, David. Appreciate you.
I agree, Adam. 100%.
I agree.
Yep.
Joe.
Running backs screwed themselves.
So what you got to
John,
say?
are you chugging that bottle, dude, or what?
I can't chug this. I don't like it enough.
I mean,
Oh.
you're that's like the 5th time I've seen you chug it.
What is it?
It's Maker's Mark 101.
101.
Just want to make sure I can remember what it tastes like.
Cheers, John. Good for you.
Truthfully, I like this better out of a bottle than I do out of a Glen.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I like it.
I like the cask strength stuff. That cask
Mhm.
46.
Look what Alex says. He says, my New Year's resolution to hang out with better looking people. Sign into this. Sorry, I had to jump off.
Dang.
Damn right. You are in the wrong stream.
Yeah.
Shit.
Outside of the guy
Bruce.
it's in the top left corner.
Guy just doesn't like men.
Yeah.
So if you guys had to drop, if you had $1,000 to bet on the Super Bowl, who takes it? John, go ahead. Who is it? Who takes it? Ashbridge. Who was it?
The Bills.
Who?
The Bills.
That's my sleeper.
Okay, Eric. Who you got? $1,000.
If I could put $1,000 on who was not going to make it to the Super Bowl, I put it on Dallas. But if I have to pick who's going to win,
we'll see. We'll see.
The way that they're playing right now, I don't know. It would make me so nervous. I wouldn't want to do it. But the way that Baltimore is playing, it would be hard not to put your money there. Although, like, I feel like they, like you were saying, with the bye week and everything like that, they could come out sluggish. And sometimes I feel like they find a way to lose.
Yep.
Like in last year's.
I honestly think the bye week is a momentum killer for me. It's just that's just my opinion. I think it's a momentum killer. I think you continue on, crush it, and if you lose, you lose. But like I think having that bye week is a momentum killer, man. In my opinion, that's just my opinion.
Well, unless a team has got a lot of injuries, then they'd like that. They'd like that week to recover.
Shut up, Joe.
I think about the year that the Colts were 13-0, the Seahawks were 13-0, and the Colts decided to start resting their guys.
Yeah.
They went 14-2, I believe.
Who'd they lose to in the first round or second round? Because they got a bye.
They probably lost to the Steelers. No, it was no, in 05 they lost to the Steelers after resting. And that was that year. You're right.
Peter White has a very bold.
Adam,
that was Big Ben's first year.
No, that was his second year.
Was it?
Here's the thing is, the Steelers were actually better the year before that, but they won that year. The Colts, that was their best team.
49ers
won the next year.
Yeah.
That's when they win the whole wild card round.
Sucked.
They did what the Steelers did the year before.
Mm-hmm.
They won with a slightly less team. They just got hot.
Peter White says the Niners. And then so does David. I have no chance in that.
I'm going with the Niners.
Because Peter White is smoking marijuana.
I don't know. The Ravens already showed how to beat the Niners.
Yeah, Brock Purdy's not a good enough quarterback. Sorry.
My Arizona Cardinals can be the Niners.
I feel like a dark horse is probably going to
win
this
this
year.
That doesn't mean shit.
You think so, Adam? A dark horse?
I feel like the Rams could make a run.
I mean, do you think Joe Flacco gets ring number 2 here?
Oh, shit.
No, absolutely not.
No?
If the Browns win the Super Bowl, the world will end.
I'm telling you right now, man, if Joe Flacco can put up numbers like he did each and every game, it's going to be hard to beat the Browns. I'm just saying, if he can put up numbers.
He needs
the defenses win championships, so the Browns have a shot.
Help, Dan.
Right. If he can put up numbers like he does.
I feel like there's a lot of good defenses going into the playoffs.
If.
But I feel like Aaron Donald is really good. And if the Rams can figure out
where have I heard that before?
I think this season has been the one season where everybody is so fucking close knit. You just don't know who can do what.
There's a lot of.
There you go. Peter says I like smoking that shit. All right.
Number one.
There you go, Peter. Let it go, baby.
I feel like the Rams finally have a good running back, and if you can ground and pound in the playoffs, I think you got a good shot.
Yeah, but you still got to be able to fucking, throw shit down the line, man.
You do, but it's not as prevalent in the playoffs. Like the passing offense.
Well,
I mean, you still have your Star Wars teams.
I think when the Bucks won the Super Bowl 15 fucking years ago with Warren Sapp and all that crew.
Mm-hmm.
That was a defense that just cannot ever be under fucking estimated.
That's when they had Allstott too, right? And Pittman.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Fullback. Oh, yeah.
That was John Gruden taking credit for Tony
That,
Dungy's.
that was that was a team we would all
Allstott
watch
was
over and over.
Dude, I'm sorry. Mike Allstott is a freaking animal.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
Yeah.
Was there any better runner
Yeah.
2 years? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talk about a running back running you over, man. No. Allstott will flatten you. I'm sorry.
you know what?
That was in the era of George Lynch.
Yeah.
Z-Man,
When he was a
talk about
player,
All-Star.
not a general
Z-Man
manager.
remember this. What do you remember about Earl Campbell?
They were
Earl
just
Campbell,
fucking
he's a
bad
monster.
motherfuckers.
Chewing gummies.
Z-Man, you remember Earl Campbell?
Yes, sir.
That was all stop, but with speed and agility.
Yes.
Let's go further. Let's go to Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare.
Yeah, but you know what?
That was the matter. Who the fuck was the head coach when Earl Campbell was in there with the Houston Oilers?
Bud, what's his name there?
That fucking combination was just it
His
was
son was
unbeatable.
just retired as a defensive coordinator. Oh, jeez.
I don't read books, but I read a book from fucking Earl Campbell. Bud, come on. You got it, do you?
No, his son, Wade Wilson, Bud Wilson. But
Yeah.
Wade Wilson, not Wade Wilson, Wade something.
You're there, dude. Because he was the
Phillips. Bum Phillips,
And-
his son Wade Phillips just retired. Defensive
Yeah.
coordinator.
And that was, oh yeah. No, that was the whole lineage of fucking great good dudes. They
Sorry
could
about that.
coach.
Good man.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
It's like almost there. My early onset's coming in. Can't
And
remember.
it was Bud Phillips. I think was there a Wade Phillips?
Wade
Wade
is
Phillips.
He's a defensive coordinator.
Mhm.
He's just retired 2 years ago. I think he was
Former Cowboys coach, right?
He was the Cowboys defensive coordinator.
Oh my god, I hated Wade Phillips when he was the coach.
But he was a great defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
He took
Yeah, he
somebody to the
coached
Super Bowl just a
Romo.
few years ago as a coordinator too. Oh,
Bo Jackson.
You always got
Larry Sonka.
don't go there. Don't go there.
Anyone
Bo
know where
Jackson
Bill
is
Belichick's
crazy.
going to be coaching next year? Because it ain't going to be.
No. I think he's done, man.
Sandy,
Didn't he just sign a
LA
contract
Chargers.
extension?
Gray, it's him there.
What'd you say, Adam?
Didn't he just sign a contract extension with the Patriots?
I don't think
so.
I thought he was done after this year.
Yeah, I think they're parting
Another
ways with
3 year.
him. I think
this.
I think Harbaugh is going to be our coach from Michigan.
I think if Belichick wants to leave, let him leave, but don't fucking get rid of him.
If Harbaugh goes anywhere, it ain't going to be a team without a quarterback, though.
Yes,
No.
He's going to bring a quarterback with him. Think about it.
He doesn't have a choice. He's got to pick. Might not come up. It might not come with him. You know.
Yeah.
I would try to go coach
Chargers.
Herbert.
Yeah, that's the place to go. Adam, you're right.
San Diego?
Yeah.
Dude,
Wow.
I gotta tell you, it
They
doesn't
got
matter
the
who the
LA.
coach is in San Diego. They just don't know how to win. Or LA.
And they've got defensive talent. You got
That
They
franchise
have
is just
injuries
cursed.
at their skill
That franchise
positions
is
every
cursed with
year.
too much talent.
Yeah.
All their skill positions get hurt every year.
Mhm.
They have amazing talent that can't stay healthy.
And learn to protect him.
John Riggins. There's a beast. The Diesel.
Big
Yeah.
Ravens.
Yeah, from the Redskins, quote unquote. Don't say that.
Didn't he start with the Jets? You check. I think he started with the Jets.
He was there with fucking Theismann. Remember that?
That's when he got good, though, was Riggins. That's where he made his money. Behind an old line called the Hogs. That's old school. You got to be old like me and Z-Man to remember the Hogs. Z-Man remembers the Hogs.
Yes, I do. I remember.
Good years, my brother.
I remember the hog heads and all the other shit.
Yup.
Yep. Happy New Year.
Adam, this is the Chattanooga experimental batch 30.
Oh, cool.
Honey infused.
Oh, that one's delicious.
Mm.
Honey infused, huh?
Yeah, it's a low proofer. I think it's like 86, 88, something like that.
Dang.
It's gonna drink like candy.
It's it's a more
Yeah.
floral honey than
Okay.
than sweet.
85 proof.
85. Okay.
A lot of samples to finish here.
I don't have any more of that.
No way he goes to the Bears unless crazy money.
I think the Bears might keep their coach, Eberflus.
He did okay.
I would get rid of him based on his name alone.
I don't know
He
if
came from the Cowboys.
I don't know if the Moose is drunk or what, but he's asking if Wayne Gretzky's going to go play for the NFL.
He
Like,
was
really,
part of
dude?
the Josh McDaniels Colts debacle. McDaniels was allowed to pick his coordinators. They got hired. Then he backed out 15 hours after he said he'd take the job.
Yep.
But he poached Eberflus from the Cowboys to be the Colts defensive coordinator. He lasted there for a year, I think, 2 years.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name from the Dolphins? The head coach?
Mike McDaniel.
Yes, thank you. All right. People keep on ripping on him, man, about the way he dresses.
I like him.
Yeah, I like him too.
Some youth.
Yeah.
You know what? The thing about him is he's even keel. He's just kind of he keeps you loose, you know?
Yep.
He doesn't overstress. He doesn't go crazy, but he doesn't, he's even keel in a good way. I think that does well for a lot of players,
Yep.
I'm old school. I got no problem with how he is. I think he's great.
Yep. Yep. There's a good Reggie White rushing the quarterback and left in Larry Allen with one arm.
And Tua likes McDaniel because he lets him do his own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what's making them so successful. The Dolphins is going to point out and probably fucking choke.
That's what I absolutely think is going to happen. Sorry to tell you that.
Just like the Cowboys, Joe. Who's your team?
McDaniel's play calling though on offense, really good.
I think the Cowboys.
They're just fun to fucking watch, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Cowboys go further than the Dolphins.
Yeah, it's possible.
I think the Dolphins are finally catching that injury bug that they get every year.
The problem is, even if the Dolphins win, here's the thing. They probably have to go up north to Baltimore and play in bad weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's going to crush them.
Let's go back to my sleeper pick. Let's go back to the Bills for a second, okay?
And that's even worse for Baltimore.
Well,
no.
Look at teams' records against teams with winning records. And the Dolphins are very low.
No, Dan started the stream with who's going to the Super Bowl. They got 2 answers and they broke weak. So
Baltimore, it's Buffalo.
I think Buffalo has played an absolutely atrocious. James Cook hasn't performed, and truthfully, they're trying to keep everyone healthy. It's like whenever Josh Allen's back's against the wall, he goes, and I think
throws a lot of picks.
Yeah, you know what?
Makes a lot of plays though.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a Buffalo fan?
The playoffs are about making plays, and the 2 playmakers are Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs, and they have a ton of other people too.
I think Josh Allen is a rock star all day, every day.
Josh Allen's going to win one. He's going to win one.
And if he doesn't get a Super Bowl ring on his fucking hand,
there he is.
The crowd.
Yeah, maybe the football stop now.
Even with the football talk,
I think Josh Allen deserves a ring, not Ben.
That's right. I don't think Z-Man remembers me singing to him last night.
You didn't sing to me, you fucking retard.
On YouTube.
Man, bad words on your stream, Dan.
I'm going to get it ready and share this shit.
Good shit.
Love the word.
Share it. Yeah.
That's how I know Z-Man. That's how shitty Z-Man was last night.
Dude, if I didn't love you, Ben, it would just all fall apart.
So, John, you think the Bills make it past the
bastard.
round?
I think the Bills are going to go all the way. I really do.
Way.
So who do you think wins the East? Bills or Dolphins?
Dolphins.
Okay.
What?
So you think the Bills are going to go on the road and
I do.
knock some people off?
I do.
Bills are better on the road than the Dolphins.
Well, the Bills are better against teams with winning records than the Dolphins.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, going on the road.
Yeah.
It's
I
hard to
don't see
pick
Dolphins winning in cold weather.
No.
I mean, I think they can have a dogfight and beat someone like the Browns. I think they can do a shootout match, and I think the Chiefs are going to be irrelevant.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I think the Bills can win a lot of different ways. The Dolphins, I don't know, especially with losing one of their key defensemen. I just don't know if they can squeak out a low scoring game.
Well, too. I mean,
you got there, Ben.
Look at Waddle. I mean, Waddle was out last game, and so was what's his face?
Raheem Mostert.
Yeah. I mean,
he's never played a full season. By the way, Mostert, that dude is. I would just let him go. Who the hell would want to tackle that guy?
Yeah. He's a beast if he's healthy.
Well, they got a young guy too, Devon Achane.
But he's little. That's the problem. He weighs like 190.
Yeah.
He's always hurt.
But McDaniel is good at getting him out in the open.
Yeah.
If I'll say that if the Ravens didn't have the bye, I would pick them to go to the Super Bowl. But I don't like the bye. I don't like it. I don't like the bye.
Dan, you're not going to let yourself be disappointed. I think we all know you.
So what do you guys think about Philly?
Talk
to
Darrell.
They lost both of their coordinators, and it's finally catching up.
Their cheesesteaks are overrated.
I was going to say I like the Italian sandwiches with the roast pork and the broccoli.
To the Super Bowl, idiot.
I like Ben's take.
Yeah, Ben, that sounds delicious. Ben's trying to get off the football topics, if you can't tell.
Ben likes the hockey talk.
The hockey talk.
I like anything.
Dan.
Yes.
Fully.
I do like football more than baseball.
I mean, in Massachusetts, they both suck right now. So, gentlemen, there's too many personalities on this stream, so I'm going to head to bed. Cheers. Happy New Year.
All right, buddy.
Get naked like and do your thing, brother.
Yeah, you know it. Later.
Later, John. I'm trying to find me singing the Z-Man right now.
Yeah, find it.
Again, man, I feel if Baltimore didn't have the bye, I would take them to the Super Bowl, but I don't like the bye. I don't like it. They're a very dynamic team, man.
So who we got winning the divisions?
Well,
Ravens, of course.
I didn't. Who the fuck was it? Who played Dallas?
Which team?
Lions.
Yeah, the Lions.
Yeah, Lions are already they got division.
Right.
First time in 30 years.
Yeah.
See that?
It's 93.
So,
Dallas will probably win the East, NFC East.
30 years.
They already locked that up, I think.
Who's below Dallas, Joe?
They didn't lock it up. If we lose next week, then we don't have we won't have the division, and we won't be in the second seed.
The Giants are still in the wild card, though, right?
The Niners.
Yeah.
The Giants are not anywhere near.
No.
They're out.
No, they're out.
Yeah.
Giants
Wait,
are way
wow.
out. Joe, how nervous are you about playing Washington? Come on, man. Like,
really nervous because I don't want them to take the foot off the gas, because if they do
They've been out for a while.
Just overlook them, they can, because we beat them down the last time we played them.
The shit that people don't get is the movie that
yeah, they are. Okay. Never mind.
the movie of Any Given Sunday.
I wasn't lying.
With Cameron Diaz and whatever the fuck his name is. Any team could get beat any given Sunday.
That's what the movie's called there, Z-Man.
Shut the fuck up.
We got the
That's
Niners.
what
We got
weirdo.
So the Saints, the Saints and Bucks are both 8-8.
Saints and Bucks, and
8.
maybe the Falcons for the South.
That's for you, Joe.
They're 7-9.
Oh, are they?
They're
Okay.
doing it.
So
Yeah.
Saints and
They're
Bucks.
a year away. They need it. Oh God.
Yeah, Saints and Bucks. It's one of them two. I mean, it's
That's
or
the
both.
last division. There's a toss up in the
Packers are 8-8.
Or
Al Pacino and fucking Cameron Diaz, Joe.
So the Packers are
Ugh,
8-8.
hate that movie.
And the Lions
Seahawks.
are 11-5. Seahawks are 8-8.
Yeah.
So the Seahawks, the Packers, Bucks, and Saints are all 8-8.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're at 500 and you're going to be a playoff.
Rams are 9-7, so they're in.
That's what they
Yeah.
want, Z-Man. All in.
Paradise.
Well,
Well,
that means they suck, but they suck a little more.
Well, there's 3 wild card slots on each each conference now.
So the Jaguars, Colts, and Texans are all 9-7, and the Steelers
Right.
9-7.
The Jags have the tiebreaker over both.
Yeah.
Jags win, they're in. Colts,
When they're in.
whoever wins between the Colts game wins, they're in. Yeah.
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 The Jags, if they lose, they're probably out. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the Titans can be spoilers, and they're.
I would love it. It
No,
would be the
Titans
only time I
are
ever root for the
they're
Titans.
5-11.
Yeah, but you know what? Look at their last few road losses. Overtime, 1 point, 2 points.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're going to give the Jaguars. They're going to give them a game.
Titans are out.
Yeah.
They're out. Yeah, they're gone.
The Chiefs are 10-6. The Broncos are 8-8.
I think the Broncos got eliminated this past weekend.
They had to have because the Steelers are 9-7.
Chiefs won the lead, the division, so they're in.
Yeah.
Just because the division turned out to be pretty damn weak.
The Browns, the Browns eliminated the Steelers too, so they're out already because they're
Steelers aren't out.
They have to be.
They need a lot.
No.
They need
No.
a lot to happen.
No, actually, if the Steelers win, all they need is either the Bills to lose or the Jaguars to lose, and they're in. Now, both are favored to win. But if the believe it or not, the Steelers actually beat a tiebreaker over the Bills.
You're right. Yeah, because the Bills are 10-6.
I'm a Steeler fan. I know.
Yeah.
Put it this way: Adam knows that everything that would have to happen for the Colts to be in or out. I know the Steelers too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's probably 1-3 for the Steelers, but they have a chance.
Yeah, there's a chance.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, it's not like Dumb and Dumber. So you're telling me there's a chance? It's a little better than that.
I'm amazed that Tomlin has them above 500 every year, and people are still calling for his head.
Jig says Browns beat 49ers.
There's
and
morons in every city that think they know what they're doing.
Okay.
Making fun of him. He just chilling. He got his fuzzy hat on and he chilling.
That's a beautiful thing.
Have you been up since Ken's stream started?
Oh, cheers, brother. Happy birthday.
It's now officially Z-Man's birthday, right now.
Happy birthday to Z-Man.
Ken's got it.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday to Z-Man.
Yep.
And he's not even here to see it, so we got to save it.
Where'd he
Save
go?
it for when he's back.
Ben,
He's out.
and you know what? He's like pleading the fifth. I don't remember it.
And he's gone.
You know, I'm surprised he's here. There. That was last night.
Now wait for him to come back, Dan. If he comes back,
Surprised he's here that long.
I don't see.
he probably left.
I'm surprised he's been here this long.
If
You're not wrong.
Next week, Steelers are in and Bills are
I'm
out.
not surprised.
Listen, there's no. I'm a Steeler fan, and in a fair universe, the Steelers probably should not win any tiebreaker with the Bills. They're a better team, but the way it falls, that's the way it is. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We lose the tiebreaker to the Colts, rightly so. They beat us, and to Texans because they beat us. But for some reason, the way that the Steelers, for some reason, do really, really good against divisional teams and not anybody else. We've beaten the Ravens. We've beaten the Cincy twice. We've beaten the Browns. We're like only team that's beaten us so far in division is the Browns once. We're like 4-1.
Yeah.
We
I
lose to
took the
everybody
Browns
else.
to the Super Bowl a few hours ago.
Fuck the Browns.
So you're
Believe
Jake
me, they've been fucked for
Steelers fan,
years.
Peter B. Well, I did like you just saying. Go Browns.
No disrespect, Mr. Jiggs.
Listen, I respect anybody who's sitting here. I'm a Browns fan. Mad props because no one has gone through more than them. You know,
Richie, I
Sticking
don't
with them, I
know
respect
the man. Again, I don't like the buy. I don't like it,
Maybe
but
Lions fans.
it is what it is.
There he is.
Should I put it back, Joe? Dan?
D-man, put it back.
What? I got tiny tacos coming. I was looking to see when it's gonna arrive.
Oh, he remembers the tacos.
Tiny tacos.
Tacos he remembers.
They're fucking people.
He doesn't remember Ben.
His birthday was the 1st, so
Oh, yeah. Cheers, brother. Happy birthday.
it's now officially Z-Man's birthday right now. Happy
birthday to Z-Man. Happy birthday to Z-Man.
Happy birthday, Mr. Whiskey President. Happy birthday. Look at my double D titty.
Birthday, you dirty fuck. All right, I didn't remember that part.
You know what, Ben? I only got one thing to say to you.
Oh God!
I got one thing to say to you, Ben. Thank you.
Oh God!
Yeah, I don't remember that, dude. I don't remember that.
You might have been a little shitty.
I'm always a little shitty, brother. But thank you.
And you probably don't remember jumping on somebody else's channel thinking it was
Dude,
Ken's
I've been on fucking 15 streams today. No.
Yeah, you went on Baker Drinks thinking you were on with.
How the fuck do you know that?
He was on sketch down there. He was like, "Where's Ken at?"
Yeah, Lori's going. She goes, "Are you double streaming?" I'm like, "I'm looking for fucking Scotch Down Under stream," and she goes, "This is not it. Don't the stream." I'm like, "Okay." And then I got on Ken's stream. And I'm like, "Ken, I think I was on fucking Baker Drinks' stream."
Hours.
Laura.
Yeah, Ken streamed for 24 hours and 5 minutes yesterday.
God bless those two, Lori and the fuck
Troy.
is his name? Troy. Yeah.
Adam,
Yeah,
this Chattanooga is so honey forward, man.
They're fucking rock stars. And Joe, you sent me on a stream with JD. I don't know what he did. And we were on there for like we were on there for like an hour, and he kicked us off.
Dan, I may go pick up the rest of that bottle in a couple weeks.
Which one?
The Chattanooga honey. It's in Franklin right now.
You still have what, another half?
There's a half a bottle in Franklin. I got a couple of those bottles, and then I gave them away, and some people didn't like them. So
The one I need, I got to check if Burton got it for me already. Is they just released that a century one or whatever, the 100-year-old brandy casks. That stuff is ridiculous.
Speaking of bottles that you don't like,
Yes.
did anyone get gifted any whiskey for Christmas by like non-whiskey people when they try and get you something and you're like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
No, I got that from whiskey people. I got this from Deathless Dan. And this
From
is hot
whiskey
garbage.
people is okay, but
Right back.
No, this is not okay. This is
it's
Resolve
not,
carpet cleaner.
Is that the Claremont Steep, that American single malt? I saw it. I was in like upstate New York in the middle of nowhere, and I stopped in at like 2 liquor stores just to see what was going on, and nothing was going on. But I did see that bottle, and I was like, "Ooh, I'd buy that."
Yeah.
No, my actual nosing and tasting notes on that is Resolve carpet cleaner.
Oh, that sucks.
That's rough. That's a shame. I like American single malts, but
Not that one.
no, not at all. But well, I'll show you guys what I got. I got gifted.
Oh, here we go.
Which very highly sought after.
They went to the basil.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hello to your new chug bottle.
It's so smooth. I'm told.
Did you open it?
I know a guy in
No,
Texas who loves basil, Hayden. If you want to send it
Dude.
there.
Yeah, it's the red wine cask finish.
Yeah, except for it's not cask finish. They just dumped red wine in it. If you read it.
Oh. Yeah. They tried.
No, they
year in
didn't.
a row that they tried. Didn't work out either year.
So Jig says, what was the tournament update? Who's the first team that me and Big Vic get to destroy? Asking for a friend. So you guys go up against Jay and Krista G. JG and Krista G.
Who?
G-Force.
JG and his wife.
JG and Krista.
No, who's going up against him?
Vic and Jigs.
No.
Those Basil Haydens are super sweet for
Who are me and Christopher David going up against?
Drifting Drams.
Oh,
Katie
so that's
Ethan Turk.
oh, that's definitely a win for us. So we're good.
You think so?
Katie's gonna destroy you guys.
I feel like there's a lot of people in this competition, Dan, that are going to get the samples and be real confident and then smell them and taste them and not know what the fuck is going on.
No, Dan already sent me the answers for my flight, so we're gonna win this one.
The good thing about this, I've had time to kind of mix it up a little bit, so it's gonna be very interesting. Jig says, "Oh, his wife, no G spot joke." Yeah, so Jigs, that was actually a potential name for them, but it was denied by his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Katie's got a fucking great palate.
Yeah.
And try to put yourself up against that.
Yeah.
Nah.
Katie and Ethan both have a pretty good palate.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Sure.
Yeah.
Plus, they have the advantage of being like right next to each other, and like they know each other very well and everything like that. Versus,
Yeah, but she's not. That's not a girl that's gonna back down to shit.
No,
Right.
She didn't back down.
But I don't know how long like you have in each like with each sample or anything like that. But between trying to taste it and text somebody about what you think it might be, like
Oh no, me and Chris David, Mr. David have a plan for that.
okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna beat that palate. You're not gonna beat the palate. You will not beat that palate.
Shut up, Z-Man.
On his birthday, man. Oh,
Shut up on your birthday, Z-Man.
Shut the fuck up, Joe. But yeah, so
I don't know, man. I got a lot of stuff to play around with here with samples. So
yeah.
And you make it intentionally hard as well, too. Like
this time,
when I got on stream with Joe.
This guy said intentionally hard.
Damn it,
no, like
Joe.
sometimes you watch Matt Madness and he just like kills you with simple shit. But Dan is not going to take it to that level. Dan is going to kill you with like really hard bottles and really hard questions for those bottles.
Yes.
He said really hard.
He's going to hit you with some obscure shit.
This is basically everything that I own. I'm throwing into this mix. So I mean, it won't all be in the first qualifier, but like I said, I may reuse bottles from this qualifier to the main round, depending on how people answered these things. So we'll see.
Love it.
Well, if you throw in anything dusty, at least I know
No,
I can pick that out.
No, Dusty. No, Dusty. There's no way to guess it. You know what I mean?
There's no. You could only guess like at like proof, type, and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
You could make it your distilled. That's a good question.
David Bay says, no, not much, but a little to help. Thank you, David. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, this is going to cost a pretty penny. I'm not going to lie to you. I've already figured it's probably going to cost around $1,000 for this tournament, between shipping, material. Oh yeah, easily. I mean, between sample bottles, shipping materials, shipping.
Shipping's a big thing. Yeah,
it's a lot, man. I mean, you figure it's 3. I mean, I was going to do 4 samples per person, but it's 3 samples per person and two teams per night. So you're talking 24 samples every round. So
can we get this event sponsored?
I wish. Dasani, sponsor me. Dasani, come on.
Should.
But yeah, but again, like
honestly, water companies should sponsor these. We drink more of this than we do bourbon.
Yeah, it's true. David, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Much appreciated. It is. It's going to cost a pretty penny to do this because remember, right? This whole first round is just the qualifier. So it's the qualifier, and then you go to the bracket. So it's
how many teams do you have, Dan?
20 teams,
and only the bottom
40
4 go
people.
out.
And the bottom 4 are out, so it's going to go to 16 teams, and then 8, and then 4, and then 2.
And then,
so if you got 20 teams, that's 40 people.
Yeah,
that's
right. But if you got 20 teams and you just knock out 10, then you're down to 10 second round already. You're done with it.
But you started with 40. Yeah,
right. But you got to remember, it's 40. It's 40 people. So that's 4 separate shipping addresses, and that's
3.
That's at least $5 an address.
So can I ask you a question on this? So with this qualifying round, are you going to take scores and then seed teams and then make the matchups that way? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. So the top, again, the bottom 4 scores total from the qualifying round are eliminated. That's why
take me and Marty out.
That's why I want to do 3 rounds and then a bonus question, just because I don't want that, like I don't want to have like that it come down to a tie for some reason. So that's why
When does it start?
Next week, next Monday. Samples are already out, so I'll ship the next round of samples out this week.
When did you ship my samples already? I'm the first week on the 8th.
Yes, your samples are out.
When did you ship them? Just by the way, because I gotta
the other day. Friday.
Friday. All right. I gotta go check because I haven't been home, but
your stuff will be out soon. So
did you put it in a small box and then?
No, these are in a white envelope.
Okay, that's a white envelope. It's probably out in my mailbox then. All
right. Z man, come on, man. You don't gotta do that. Come on. Thank you, Z man. I appreciate that. Happy New Year, brother. Where'd you go? He disappeared. I agree with Jigs. You should have picked up 3 bottom shelf handles. There's no saying I haven't, Peter. Z man, thank you, man. You didn't do that on your birthday, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, we take care of each other, man.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Jigs.
With a $20 super chat says, "Happy birthday, Z man." Cheers, Jigs. Thank you, man. Again, much appreciated, guys. You don't have to super chat. Again, it's much appreciated, but
I don't think
it is like I like, to be very honest and transparent. Like, I didn't realize how much it was going to cost for all of this. Like, it's a lot of sample bottles. It's a lot of shipping. Pirate ship. It's a lot. It's a lot of sample bottles. I'm going through. So you figure each each round, right, is
Then take the money we give you and put it to that. Look what Eric just did.
9. Was it
Yeah.
18?
That's
18 sample bottles per round. So 36 sample bottles in the first round. Right? 12, 3.
It's not cheap to ship anything.
Nah, fuck no.
Just even the cost of
And it's
bottles
going up.
gets expensive.
Man, you are correct, my friend. Yeah.
I mean, luckily, like 21090 and the Grays, like they're local, so I can just drop them off to them. But other than that, yeah, it's a lot, man. And then like again, packaging materials, like it's like I knew what I was getting into. I just didn't realize like the cost of everything. It's quite a bit. Hold on, I just missed a super chat.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Come on, man.
Oh, Eric, you're the man.
Eric, come on, man. Thank you. Christ almighty. Thank you, Eric. You did not have to do that, man. Thank you, though.
I like coming on here, Dan. It's fine. I'm happy to be here, buddy.
21090. Cheers, man. Good to see you. I shipped 100 samples the other month. I know it all too well. Thanks again for doing it, Dustin. Yeah, of course, man. Absolutely.
Yep,
Eric,
that was the great Mr. Jig scavenger hunt.
Yeah, shipping 40-some whiskey advent calendars did not calculate to that expense correctly. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I think Shippo. I have pirate ship now, thankfully. But I don't think people realize how like quickly that shit adds up, man. It is like it adds up real quick.
Yep.
Hippo.
If you try to ship a 750 milliliter, it's $20. It doesn't matter if it's post office or UPS.
Yep.
And I've had some creators who give me samples, and they'll do it USPS, and it's fucking $10.
It is, yeah. USPS is expensive, man.
And the packaging and shit that fucking goes with that. So you, as a creator, and me, as somebody that's sitting on here watching you, saying fucking cheers to you.
Cheers to you, brother. Happy birthday, man.
Take the fucking money. Don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Again, it's again, I don't really care about the money. I really don't. Like the whole thing was, like I said before, was to bring people together that haven't ever collaborated together, right? Unfortunately, some of you guys have, right? Like Ben and Marty have, but look at Troy
collaborated.
Look at Troy from Popham and Sean. Like they don't even know each other, but like they already came up with a team name, right? Like they're good to go. So that was the whole point of it, was just to kind of bring people together. You know what I mean?
You do it every fucking Monday.
I do, man. I send out a lot of fucking shit, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do. I send out a lot of fucking
and the people that get honored that are looking for free shit can go fucking kick rocks.
Yeah, I give away samples of old stuff.
Hey, I'm always looking for free shit.
I give away samples of old stuff for people that have the opportunity to try some of this stuff. Like that's,
yes, sir. No, I agree.
You know what I mean? Like not everybody has the opportunity to, and like, I'm blessed to be able to, and I do. So I send those samples out to people, man. Like that's
you've been offline. I talked about some of the shit that people ask you.
Yeah.
And
yeah, there's some people that hate me, man. Those
motherfuckers.
I get it.
They all need to go bang boots with somebody else.
Yeah, I mean,
I was unaware that anyone didn't like you, Dan. Who are these people?
If you were to look at my emails, you'd be like, "Oh wow,
what the fuck?"
Yeah,
there's haters everywhere, man.
Yeah,
a lot of haters.
Yeah, there's some people that don't like what I do, and it's fine. I'm not going to change because of that. But there's people that are like, "Hey," like I was talking to, I think, Adam before on the stream. Like, there's a guy's like, "Hey, how come you buy all this old stuff, but you don't buy all the new allocated bottles and put all that stuff now. Like,
just go F yourself.
And I'm not trying to be cocky or by any means, but like if I wanted to buy an allocated bot, I would. Like
because it's my money and I buy whatever the fuck I want.
Exactly.
Ben, well said. Buy whatever the F you want.
Yeah, like it's not, you know, I'm shocked by some of the comments that come in. I'm like, wow, like, okay,
that's
it is what it is, man. Like I'm not, you know, I'm not that type
because it's my damn money and I buy what I want. Fuck you.
Yeah, it is what it is, but you know, it's crazy. There's hate out there for people, man.
The balls of people that try to tell you what to do with your own money.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about that for me
balls
is
of the
that,
vagina, whatever you want to say about them.
Yes, 210. Yeah, I just got on.
You probably have both, Peter.
Ben, well said again.
if you're going to pay outrageous money for shit, to me, it doesn't make sense to pay outrageous money for something that costs MSRP, you know, $150 or $200 that people pay $2,000 for, $1,500 for. Like, if I'm going to spend crazy money on a bottle, it makes sense to me on a Dusty. Like, literally, you cannot find that hardly anywhere. Like, that's where the value comes from. Like, I don't know.
That again. Yeah.
Not paying crazy money for shit just because it's really popular and people are stupid. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's, you know, and again, like I send out Dusty stuff just for people to have an opportunity to try it, man. Like not everybody has an opportunity to try that kind of stuff, but it like, you know, for me it's, you know, I don't really care like about the comments. Like a part of me does, but a part of me is like, well, like what do you want me to do, right? So a part of me is like, yeah,
compare
like
stuff to
I
Blanton's.
understand your comment, but at the same time, it's like, well, what do you want me to do with the stuff that I have?
That's it. No. If you're a YouTuber that's a creator, and these fucking idiots are sitting there talking their shit, the bottom line is, and I'll get flagged again by YouTube, if you ain't got nothing good to say, shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Don't put that shit in the comments.
Yep.
Nobody wants to hear it. And the creators, they're fucking taking the time to put this shit up.
Exactly.
You know, like Dan's doing right now. You know, he's putting out a platform for us all to hang out on a Monday night. That's 9 o'clock here in Arizona.
Yep.
And I just want to hang out, and I'm getting shitty face. I get it.
Yep.
But just I don't appreciate people doing that to creators.
Yeah,
they're putting themselves out.
Yeah, I mean that's, you know, that's the whole thing is like one of the biggest reasons why I created this platform was for collaboration with people, to have fun with people on stream, and eventually, right? Like I knew, like not at the beginning, but like eventually to like meet people in person, to have fun on pics and stuff like that, and like. There's a lot of hate out there, man. Like if I were to show you my email thread, you'd be like, wow, like it's real. The hate is real out there, man. I don't know if anybody else has gotten it. Like 210, I see them commenting on here. 210, I don't know if you got it. I know Corey has.
I mean, I have, but I mean, I don't really blame them either.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of hate out there, man. It's kind of wild, to be honest with you, but
you know what I heard, and it makes absolute sense. You go back 20, 30 years, people had to tell you to your face for the most part this stuff. Nowadays, people hide on social media with a fake name, this or that. They can talk all the crap they want, and there's no repercussions. Social media is the worst thing for some of this stuff, where you don't deal with it, and it's just pure negativity. It's sad, you know? Instead of just seeing somebody face to face, telling them what you thought with the golden rule, treat people well.
It's like when I met this guy this weekend, I looked him dead in the eye and told him to go F himself.
Yes, he did. And I did. Ben, I love you, my friend.
I love you too, Peter.
No, I was so happy to finally meet Ben. I was like, damn, he couldn't
Peter's
miss him
a
a mile
tall
away.
motherfucker,
You know, it was like, all I know is the guy that looks just like Jerry Garcia, I'm going right to him first. And that's a compliment. I'm serious, Ben. I love you.
Cheers, Berman.
I like Todd's comment,
Mark, Northwest Birdman. Cheers, buddy.
Peter, what are you like? 6'2", 6'3"?
You know what the funny thing is? I used to be 6'2". I went in for my physical. I'm 6'1". I'm shrinking.
What's up, bud?
I don't know. You weren't
we all
looking.
do that when we're old.
Oh wow, it just got sexy.
What now?
What's up, you sexy bastards?
What's up, buddy?
On, Jason.
Cheers, brother.
Happy,
Jay, I was just talking about like hate mail, and I'm sure you get tons of it.
You've gotten hate mail,
dude.
Oh yeah,
yeah, a lot of it.
Wait, like hate comments or literally people mailing shit to your house?
No, like emails, like hey, like what, like so. For instance, one of the emails was like, hey, I think I've told a lot of people about this. Like, hey, like, how come you spend all your money on old stuff? You don't buy all the allocated stuff to review on the channel. What the fuck? Like, are you serious right now? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, if I wanted to buy George C. Stagg every year, I would buy George C. Stagg every year. Like, I don't have a problem with that. But like,
Can I talk to Jason real quick?
Yes.
Jason, the first time I fucking saw you, you were on a live stream where you guys were doing breakfast and whiskey.
It's about to get really romantic. Here you go.
Stop. It was with the whiskey she wines.
Yeah,
I was looking at you. You were wearing your hat, and it was like this, and I'm like,
yeah,
who the fuck is this dude? And the more I watched you, I'm like, this motherfucker knows his shit. Yeah. Just saying, you know. So
Z-Man, what the best part of this whole story you're telling is that we've had this exact conversation before.
Really? All right, so.
Well, Jason, it's his birthday, and he didn't remember me singing to him last night either.
Oh, Z-Man, happy birthday, buddy.
Thanks, brother. Man.
And the best part was Ben's got the receipts.
No. I'm going to go there and punch Jason in the mouth, I think.
So Jay, you never received anything before?
Oh yeah, I've gotten some.
I know you had to have, man.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying, I've been very fortunate that I haven't had too much hate stuff, but I don't really get so much hate for any of the of any stuff that I buy or review. Mainly, I've gotten more comments like negative stuff on people who thought that I should have been tougher or more of a dick to certain guests that I have on the channel.
Jesus Christ.
So they say I lost credibility because I didn't like throw somebody under the bus or completely.
What are you, fucking CNN or some shit? Come
on.
Thanks for coming to my channel. Let me be a dick to you.
No. Jason should have called Jackie Zycam bad names as he was doing the stream.
That was the biggest one I got when she was on.
I'll tell you right now, Jason, if somebody said that to me, I'd be telling them to go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that was the biggest one I got. Like, people wanted me to just like freaking just drag Jackie Zycam through the gravel because of the whole Hidden Barn thing.
And the fact that you got her on there was impressive.
Yeah, I got, she's been a good friend of the channel, and I've gotten to know her over the years. I'm not gonna, like, she was getting enough shit. I wasn't gonna drag her through the mud. What the hell?
No.
And she's single again,
Yeah.
And she's got dark, dark hair now.
Any girl that gets on with
you guys see that she darkened her hair a little bit. She looks good.
Yeah. She's eye candy.
But again, what Jason's saying is right.
It's
somebody one-to-one is so different. You can sit here with
Peter, hang on.
YouTube
it's
name.
It's eye candy.
I totally agree. Yeah.
People one-on-one,
No, you've got live hate from me.
Jackie Zycam's Z interview was a high point in his pants or channel. I'll tell you this story. I don't know if I already told you. I know that I told you the story, Dusty. So the first time she ever came on the channel, first time ever, and this is when she's with Old Forester, and she comes on the channel, and I get her into the backstage on StreamYard, and I'm just sitting here like trying to be trying to act all cool and whatever. I'm like, hey Jackie, what's up? Nice to see you. I'm Jason. How are you? Just trying to be cool. And then all of a sudden, I'm just kind of like looking at her, and I'm just like, I gotta go check my connection. I'll be right back. I get up and I walk around behind the camera and I literally just stand right over there and I just go, wow! And then I went back and I sat right back in my seat. I'm like, hey Jackie, nice to see you again. That's all fixed. I was like, wow, dude. Wow, she looks nice on StreamYard.
Oh, she's quite the looker, man. I'll say that for sure.
Yeah. Like, how you doing? I try not to do the old how you doing, but yeah.
Oh,
she's good on the eyes.
As his Hidden Barn is his whiskey of the year. Just saying.
Yeah. that won't happen, Jigs. I'm sorry.
No.
I just did half of my tasting for my bourbon of the year. I just did my first 9. And
and where I work, you can't say shit,
Yeah.
And you can probably say eye candy and get away with it, but I've told a lot of people, when you get a pretty girl on stream, just fucking enjoy the view and shut up, man. Shut the fuck up is my phrase. But I mean that's true with her,
Yeah.
Just want to throw that out to you. Just enjoy the view. Don't say nothing,
You can't.
Because there's dudes that get on here with their wives and they're all pretty girls, and you just need to shut the fuck up. just enjoy the view and just hang out. Sorry, Jason.
Jason, there may be some hidden barn in this this competition I'm having here.
You son of a bitch.
I have to, man. I got to put it in somebody's blind.
I have nothing to say.
Don't tell me I wore you out.
It's exactly what Jay said. Kim is an amazing, beautiful person.
That's right. Kim is Kim has a little bit of Jackie in her with the blonde hair, blue eyes, so I don't mind it.
Right.
All right, y'all. I gotta go to bed.
Cheers, Adam. Adam, what are you doing tonight, buddy?
Adam, good luck with the Colts.
A few things.
What'd you break out?
Pick.
Oh, baby. Is that as good as our single barrel, though?
No. Not at all. I've actually got my notes here from those. They're kind of pitiful, but the one that the guys liked was cherry bubblegum, super sweet, and a little bit of mint.
Yep.
And then the one that the women and I liked was
the one women liked.
maple syrup, deep fried donut, and a lot of cherry.
Deep fried donut.
Yep.
Yeah, those are.
I think the fat guy needs that one.
I mean, those are pretty much the 2 picks that we did in a nutshell. So
are they all rye?
Yeah, we got two single barrel rye picks. So yeah.
God damn.
They're both
Hey
incredible.
Adam, good luck to the Colts next week.
Hey, thanks, man. Good luck.
Yeah, my son's a Colts fan. I got a Colts banner like 30 feet, like 15 feet over there. Trust me. He's rooting. I'm rooting for him. So
as long as we don't play the Falcons again.
Oh.
The Falcons are out of it. Don't get me started. They fucking suck.
The shit out of my team, though.
Cheers,
right, y'all.
Adam.
See
you, buddy.
Later, man.
Good, buddy.
Say the comp is just
so Jason, what are they going to do for quarterback? The Falcons.
Oh God, back to football again.
I have no idea.
No, the reason I know is my son's best friend. They're both on the fantasy team with in my league. My son's best friend's a Falcon fan.
Yeah.
So the funniest thing was, and you'd appreciate this, when Matt Ryan went to the Colts, my son's best friend gave him the Matt Ryan's jersey, and he just gave it to him. Said, "Here you go, put Colts on it."
That's pretty cool.
It was funny because that's what he showed up with, and they really thought it was going to help the Colts out.
I feel bad. Matt Ryan should have had a really good year with the Colts, but they just never showed up the offensive line. The guy had 2 seconds to throw the damn ball.
Oh, and he's a little past his prime too.
Yeah.
It was just all the bad crap happened,
No.
But he had a couple great years with the Colts.
Eric Desmarius, how you doing, Eric? What's going on, man?
I'm good, man. How about you?
Doing good. Cool, man.
Yeah, cheers, prescription bourbon. I'm not really chatting back here. at this point, or to anybody that said what's up,
you know what, Eric, I want to give you mad props. I'm going to tell you why. We're kind of in a similar situation. If you look at our room, we got a window to our one side, sit stuff behind us. Look how nice you got. You got a Christmas tree by the window and a nice hutch with beautiful whiskey. A couple half
multifunctional room.
I missed the stone background in the fireplace. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know what? How beautiful, Eric. I'm sitting there going, damn, that's set up really nice. So
Joe, how you
feel? Props.
Joe, how you feel about your Cowboys, buddy?
They play football.
I mean, second seed's up for grabs. So hopefully we pull it out next week against. A lot of people say it should be an easy win, but I don't think any game this season, for some weird reason, no game is safe. No game is a sure thing.
This season made me realize how much all the analysts on TV, how much they don't know anything. It's incredible. It's my favorite part of watching like the football season every year. These guys know this and know that, and they don't know anything.
Doesn't it feel like this year was the most unpredictable of like any season? Like
it has been. It's been nuts. You don't know what's happening. These guys act like they know what's happening. They spend time on the chalkboard. Oh, you see this player here is going to do this. I'm like, go get a real job, dude. This sucks.
Yeah, MVP in the league. MVP of the league changed like 50 times throughout the season.
It was Brock Purdy for a while until he shit the bed against the Ravens.
Yeah.
So now who knows what it's going to be? But Ben, sorry, we're talking about how you doing, buddy? How you doing? How you doing, Ben?
How you doing?
How you doing, man?
How you doing?
There you go, Eric. You got a lot of people miss your stone. That stone background, man.
Yeah, that stone background was nice, man.
It's just another part of this room. We'll have to shift it next time.
Well, okay. Yeah.
I like
the
me, Eric.
We want to see the brick. You're better than that. Let's go.
All right.
So Jay, what so I got a question for you. So what I know you may not be able to say it here on chat, but like what picks do you have lined up for next year that we could do together? Or potentially?
I mean, still Austin, Iron Root, Ben Holiday. We're gonna try to do another Corbin Cash because people love that shit.
Yep.
This last year, I could say last year now, right? Yeah, I could say last year.
Yes.
Possible Remus pick with Ross and Squibb this year. Another backbone. We might be able to do a couple backbones together, Dusty. And I mean, that's right in Indiana. It's not that far for you.
Yeah, it's not far.
Schedule after April. I'll be there at Backbone.
You're gonna be a backbone in April?
Right now, it looks like my yearly crazy pick trip is in April this year.
We're doing 13th Colony here in the in a couple weeks. So I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah.
Don't everybody talk at once.
I got blessed with one.
Peter, it was a gambling nightmare. I lost a shit ton of money gambling. Fucking stupid bets. Who's the analyst that Fox looks like rejected Kendall? Joe Buck?
No, it's the taller guy.
Oh shit!
He was a quarterback too.
Oh shit! What's his fucking name?
Does it start with a B? No.
No.
Everybody lost Dilfer.
God damn it! I can't remember.
Who'd he play for?
Greg Olson. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Greg Olson. Oh, the tight end.
Panthers.
Oh yeah.
He was on the Panthers for a long time.
Forever. Great tight
long
end.
time Panthers tight end. Yep.
Yeah, I'll be back in 1 second.
Ben, what are the chances we get a
Kings County
Kings County, yeah.
Kings County. Say it.
So
Come on, Ben.
it's doable. It's just going to require physical labor.
Like, what kind of physical labor?
The way I was told we can get it done from one of the owners of the distillery is literally pick it up and buy it out of the tasting room.
Bring a U-Haul, basically,
How
right,
much is that
Ben?
going to cost?
Kings County is not cheap. It's going to depend on the size of the barrel, obviously. But if we got a 15-gallon,
Well, you at 15K?
I'd have to do some math quick. But hang on. Because basically, if they make a little more money and they self-distribute, so if they can make a little more scratch, we can make it happen. Basically, it's basically what I got. Because then it doesn't deal with they don't have to distribute it. They don't have to But I have the connections for it. It's just it's going to be the pickup and the cash is part of it. The hand delivering all of it is also part of it.
Yeah.
It's almost like a prohibition style distribution. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the cash pickup piece. Like, what kind of cash are we talking about?
Well, it depends on the yield. So let me throw a random number at it.
Dan, good for you.
I mean,
if we can get a 15-gallon, you're only talking $6,000-$7,000
in cash.
Well, cash or card.
All right.
But that's also, we're only talking yielding like 48, 50 bottles. Unless you go to 200 mils. They do 750s and they do 200s.
I've seen the 200s.
So is there a discount in between or no? What's up, Vic?
I mean, I'd have to talk to them about actual pricing, but
Vic,
you asked me to find out if it was a possibility, so I laid the groundwork to find out.
As far as are we live still? Yeah, we are. All right. As
Happy
far as
New Year, guys.
We're live.
the cash goes, like, I mean, 6-7K is fine, but like when we're going to like the 15, 16, it's a little
Well,
different.
that's if you go to a 30 or 45 or 53-gallon barrel. Now you're talking a lot more bottles. It's all case based,
Yeah.
I'll be in New York in May. Well, you bet. Really? All right, DMC. I see you. What part of New York?
I'll be in New York in May. Yeah, there you go.
Well, then maybe I'll see you like a couple weeks apart in a row.
I'll be right back.
Hi.
What up, y'all? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Vic.
Happy New Year. What?
Every episode you've ever done, every live you've ever done, Ben, I've never seen that stairwell case lit up, and I didn't know there was a staircase right there.
Because it totally screws up the lighting. But Bonnie was still eating. I think she went upstairs.
No, I'm just saying I didn't know there was a staircase. I thought it was like a wall or something.
No, see, it goes like that.
And she turned it off.
Yeah, I don't have room here. This is my living room. It's really more my urban living room, but
yeah.
Mad props, Ben.
Just call it the studio.
I haven't.
No, it's more like a shithole.
I'm not allowed to bring bourbon anywhere outside of my room.
That's because you have multiple rooms.
I do.
What up,
I don't live near New York City, so
what up, kid?
I've got advantages there. But my wife said no. Outside of a little bar thing we have, she's all the bourbon.
I wish
by 8 room.
My hope one of these days is to move to someplace bigger where I can actually have a whiskey room.
You do. It's called a home. You think about it.
Well, the problem is my whole home is only 1,000 square feet.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
including all storage.
You have issues with space.
Yes. I don't have a garage. I don't have a basement. I don't have an attic. I ain't got nothing. So
you have your pants. Just kind of throw them in there. No, okay.
Yeah. My pants take up a lot of room. What can I say? I'm a fathead.
I've seen a lot bigger, Ben. Trust me. You're all right.
I don't know. But yeah, no.
So Ben, Vic, Joe, you guys doing a top? You guys doing a top like bourbons of the year video or whiskeys of the year?
Yeah, I was actually supposed
no.
to do it today, but I had a little too much to drink last night, so.
Nice.
So I decided not to drink today, and then I ended up drinking today, but I'm doing one.
I kind of have intentions to do one a little bit different than what people do, but again, just finding the time.
You're gonna have dancers?
Oh, right. I'll drive up to meet you. That's no problem.
Yeah.
I mean, Jigs isn't wrong. I've got about, I'm probably almost up to two cases for Jigs right now that need to go out this week.
Yeah, sure, Scotty. Yeah, I could definitely do that. We don't have a date yet, but once we know, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think like my top 10 is probably going to raise some eyebrows, but I think the Bardstown Weeder 100 proof makes my top 10. I didn't like it at first, to be honest with you.
I think that could probably crack my top 10 too, just based on the value it is. But I don't know. When you think about it, there's a lot of good bottles when you talk about retail that are $60. Larceny Barrel Proof this year had a good year, and and two of them were $60.
They didn't have the year the that they had, but
well, that's true. That's true. I'll tell you what, I did my first 9 of my top 18 tonight, and I got to tell you, the bourbon or the whiskey, whatever you want to call it, that came in and surprised me, that got a top 4 selection was Little Book in retrospect, number 7.
Oh yeah,
really? I did not like
that.
I love this year's Little Book.
Dude, it is so effing good. I didn't think it's different, but it's really good to me.
My problem is when I tried it, I picked up notes of this.
Oh God, dude, no! But there's no cherry. They use a cherry smoked malt in it. That's not in Claremont.
I know, but when I tasted it, I tasted it at a bar. And it was the pour before it was 2.5 ounces of William Lure Weller 2022.
Oh my God, dude, that's not a fair. Jesus Christ!
No, I know I need to try it again. That's why Dusty was actually saying he was going to send me a little so I could try it clean.
That's not fair.
Yeah, well, that was the problem. After that, all I was picking up on it was like those terrible notes out of that whiskey.
Not fair.
Yeah,
because that bottle, that's number 1 on I think my worst of the year.
What?
Oh, Claremont.
Not Little Book. No, the Claremont Steep.
Oh yeah, that bottle's terrible. That bottle's horrible. That bottle's horrible. I agree with you. That bottle's terrible.
To answer your question, no, I'm not, because I didn't pick shelfers. Most of my shit was picks.
You did mostly single barrel picks, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you should do a single barrel list though. I mean, why not? I mean,
well, you're gonna fucking win. Everything is yours, bro.
No, but you got picks from other groups. You got
best whiskeys you've had this year.
You got plenty of picks from other groups, though, for sure, right?
Yeah.
No.
You got plenty from El Cerrito.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of, did you ever find another one of those, Vic, or am I SOL?
That's not from El Cerrito. That's from U.S. Liquors.
No,
I didn't. But I got another one I want to send you. That's.
All right, we'll talk. I'm on board.
Eric, what were some of your top bourbons you think you had this year? I mean, you could even include, store picks if you want. I'm just curious.
So, I thought it was minus the B batch. I thought it was a really good year for Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. I thought the A and the C were fantastic.
Oh hell yeah.
Who said they liked the B batch? Take me off the screen here. I need to know.
Get his dumb ass out of here, then, if you don't like it.
I mean, I could tell you someone who loved the B batch for sure.
You like it?
I thought it was fine.
I hated it.
That's what I hated it. Like I was like, this is the most disappointing batch of Elijah Craig that I can think of.
Fred Minnick apparently thought very highly of it.
I can see why Fred Minnick did.
It made his top 10, I think, or at least his top 20, like whatever 20. It is.
I think it was top 20.
Yeah, it's top 20. He made his top 20.
But not top 10.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, the fact that C923 wasn't in the top 20 or the A, but the B was is a little bit weird.
Yeah.
It's almost like money had something to do with it.
Mr. Jigs, obviously, Old Stag is on everyone's top list. Yes, that's actually my number one whiskey of the year. The Old Stag, which everybody got a bottle of that.
These are my two shitters of the year right here.
Yeah, I mean, those are two great bottles. I mean, that's 1783 Heroes Edition. I'm probably going to mention on my top bourbon of the year video. It's that good. For the money, it's stupid good.
I'm through almost 2 bottles with sharing some. And I've got 6 more. And I've got one going to Joe. I just gave one to Darrell the other day.
Hey, is that still on sale in your area, Ben?
Yep.
Because it has not. I don't even know if it hit Ohio. So just grab me a couple when you get a chance, just to add to your burden.
It's just great whiskey to just sip on.
Yeah, just to add to your burden, just grab one for me. Yeah.
So I'm curious. Did Old Carter Batch 14 stay on the list for people? Because that came out I feel like early, and I really liked it.
I actually drank it last night, and I wasn't tap dancing on it.
What?
Batch 14?
It was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Yeah, right here. I poured some last night. It was my last pour of the night. I mean, look, it's good, but honestly, I liked the 7, 8, 9, 10. Those, I mean, but those were just like old classic MGP, and that's just in my wheelhouse. The 14 is very good. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy to have it. It's just, I don't think it hit like my top of the year.
Yeah.
14 and 15.
Oh, yeah.
Were fucking good this year.
Damn
right. Or that, I didn't have those yet.
You had 14. You just pulled out the bottle.
Oh, 15, I meant. My bad. I might have been drinking, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, guys, if Z-Man doesn't come up soon, we may have to do a well check on him.
I think Z-Man's gone.
Yeah, he's back.
He is.
You know what? You leave it on the field, my friend.
Tell you to taco, dude. Chill out, man.
I love you, man.
You got a tiny taco.
Get a taco.
We need to live vicariously, Z-Man. Are there any left? We need to see one.
Z-Man,
Tiny tacos are one of the greatest little pleasures in life. Tiny tacos.
Right.
Oh,
I'll finish this on stream just for you, dude.
You know, you had your priorities. Get some food.
There you go, Ben.
Hey, happy birthday, Z-Man. You old bastard.
Hey, if I hadn't fucked it up so much, almost nobody would have even bought it this year.
Thanks, Vic. I don't give a shit what any of these guys say.
I will say, if this does go harder to get, then it's my fault because I evangelized the shit out of this bottle.
Vic, I don't care what people say about you. I still love you.
I love you too, bro.
What the fuck?
Shit.
What was your most surprising bottle of the year, Jason?
Surprising bottle. That's a good question. Probably the I would actually still put Little Book up there. I thought it was gonna suck, and it was actually really good. I would put the Jefferson's Tropics in there because I've never liked the Jeffersons in my life.
I pulled the trigger on one of those because of that.
Yeah.
My most surprising bottle is probably that Copper and Kings Apple Brandy.
Oh yeah, that was a very surprising bottle too. Did not think I was gonna like that at all, and it was actually really good. Yep.
But
at this point,
Little Book is very good.
Expect Bourbon to have Evan Williams as his
tramp stamp at this point. Hey, when a whiskey's damn good and it's $20, it makes the Jew happy. What can I say?
Holy shit.
Well, I mean, we chase so much stuff and like we buy so much crazy shit and spend so much money to find enjoyment in a $20 bottle. To me, is an absolute win.
Yep.
That's the next video I'm doing. Actually, I literally was in the store the other day and looking at all these, just a million bottles on the shelf that nobody is just touching, and there's some really good bottles. So, my next video is like these non-allocated, sitting on the shelf, collecting bourbon list from 2023. That was that I really liked. So,
most surprising bottle for me was Urinal Cake Whiskey Jack Daniel's Bonded Rye.
Yeah, fucking Scott just screwed me up with that. I'm literally on a tasting with Jack Daniels, and I'm smelling it, and now I can't get urinal cake out of my head. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Yeah. Chris Fletcher, Master Distiller at how do you like it, Jay? Scott says it tastes like piss. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Or at least smells like it. Jesus.
So Jake says the sample of the Copper and Kings Albert Brandy finish, and that one I want so bad.
Yeah, it's a good bottle. It's one of those that gets better too. Like the more it opens up. Yeah.
Is that still sitting on shelves in Kentucky? I don't know. I want a bottle of it, but I haven't.
Last time I was in Kentucky, I saw a bunch of them, so I don't know if it's still around.
They didn't distribute it at all, really, right?
Right.
It wasn't really available outside of Kentucky too much.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, I know technically it's Kentucky, but I know Party Source had a shit ton of them.
Did they?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just ask Dustin to grab one so he put it aside. So
I don't know if they still have it, but you could definitely ask them.
Yeah.
So aside from
probably on the website,
from favorite bottles from 2023, what is everybody looking forward to as far as like brands or like anything like that, like coming in 2024? Like,
I'll tell you what, I want the Lucky 7 brandy finish cast strength. And it's going to be called the Colonel. Watch out for it.
All right.
I'm looking forward to the 2024 Elijah Craig B 24.
I'll say if it's Heaven Hill, I'm in.
I'm also hoping that we finally do see the return of Booker's Rye for 2024.
I want to get a bottle of the new 1924 from Old Forester and just have a sit down with it.
Yeah.
Have a conversation. See, just talk see what it's about. You know, that one I'm definitely in on.
You haven't tried it yet?
You tried it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that shit.
No. You have it?
I don't have it, but I've tried it.
And
I thought he was pulling it out.
All right, just give me a.
Is that a sample bottle?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's a stock.
Wait. Which bottle are you talking about, Dusty?
The 100 proofer, the Old Forester.
The
1924.
10
10-year-old.
Oh yeah, I got a sample of that coming tomorrow. I'm going to review. Yep. All right. It's okay.
Yeah.
He's giving it to this. Real.
I was. Yeah.
You know,
there's no way that bottle can be.
Okay.
There's no way that bottle can be that good. I'm just saying. Like, if you look at the track record of birthday bourbon, high ages, low proof, they're okay.
Yeah.
I don't see 1924 being that great either.
It's the fact that it's actually got who knows how many years.
Yeah, you know what? It's 10 years old, and everyone's going to treat it like it's a baby.
What's the proof on presidential? That's only near 100 proof in 10 years.
A little higher.
I want to hear I want to hear
a little higher, not a lot higher.
1924, and they're going to treat it like what, Jason?
I don't know. I want to get a bottle at MSRP, and I want to sit down and have a session with it. That's what I feel like.
It's just gonna taste like overpriced bananas. That's all.
At MSRP,
hey, some of us like bananas.
Everything after that, prison rate.
Set that one right up for you. There you go.
I asked because our cat is named Colonel, or is it Colonel?
I'm trying to think what other bottles are coming out. I know, the next Master's Keep is going to be Triumph, which is going to be a 10-year-old rye whiskey. Probably for
$570.
Yeah, probably for $583 and change.
That's at least interesting, though. That's better than a fucking rum finished bourbon. Like
I would agree. I would agree.
But how much better will it be, if at all, better than Cornerstone?
Yeah, that's going to be.
I don't know, Peter, you got an extra Cornerstone? I still need one.
I think it's a higher proof point than Cornerstone was, so we'll see. I don't know.
But it's going to be almost double the price. I got a Cornerstone for $170.
No, you're right. It's probably going to be $300.
I was going through some old pictures, and I found a picture I took in 2020 when I was kind of resisting higher priced bottles, and it was literally Cornerstone Revival, 17-year not bib, and decades, all for like $140 to $150, and I remember leaving them.
I'll tell you, I think everyone's going to be doing the. I think we're going to see a lot of rum finishes this year from folks.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's the overkill.
Yeah, it's like people pick a finish and then they just run with it the entire year. I'm telling you. I think rum and Tokai are going to be the next, like, everyone's doing that shit.
Yeah.
Is Ambarana finally dead this year?
Yeah.
Can we put
For
that
Jason?
to bed?
I
or what?
If I have anything to do with it, that shit's going to die, but probably not.
Kind of like certain viruses, they run their course.
You want to know what I'm hoping? I heard there was one already and I missed it. I'm hoping to find a single barrel of the Bardstown Weeder.
Yeah.
I want to try this shit at Castro.
I actually have I have one of the first Bardstown 4-grain releases that were single.
Oh,
I got to try it at Bardstown at Cash Drink, the Weeder.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Yeah.
I was there with Dan. I concur.
Yes.
I'm telling you guys, you got to wait until our Green River pick comes out.
Is that a Weeder?
Well, no, it's not a Weeder, but when it comes out, it's going to be the oldest single barrel they've ever released, and it's also going to be the highest proof because we're getting one of, if not the first one that they're releasing at actual barrel proof, not just the 119 proof cask strength.
Here's the only Bardstown rye I own.
That's a good one. I heard that one's not bad. I heard there's a lot of shit going around about it.
Heard it don't suck, huh?
Yeah.
I heard it doesn't.
Jason,
suck.
I heard about that bottle from a Facebook group before you guys announced that it was going to be released.
That's what happened with that bottle. It was
Dude,
crazy.
fuck that shit. These
These
I
guys
hope
were
there's not a Green River group that's doing the same thing. Like,
dude, Scott and I.
Is there a Green River group?
No, that's what I'm saying. I hope there's not. Like,
yeah.
Can we have
There's
one thing for the
I'm
group
going to
that's
look
not-
right now. I'm going looking for a Green River group.
Oh my god. Good thing M&J isn't releasing anything this Friday. Just saying, Butter Pekin, it's coming.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Oh, is that this Friday, Jay?
That's releasing this Friday, man. Yep. Finally.
That bottle sucks. Don't get it.
Yeah, don't buy that shit. It's all
Listen,
nuts
guys,
in
it's
your
gonna be
mouth.
a 2-bottle limit, so enjoy.
Well, I'm just saying
Killing
the
me. You're killing me, Small.
1924 must be amazing because Cam just spent $300 on a bottle. What?
Yeah. Cam is back all of a sudden. He's just like putting out videos every day.
Oh yeah, about the.
No, I'm just talking about a secondary. What about
laser codes on the ECBPs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's my laser code. Here's my laser code.
Yeah.
Here's.
Are we seeing an Elijah Craig barrel proof price increase,
What a
like
time.
significant this year?
Shut your mouth.
I mean, it could happen. I don't. But that's the thing, though. I don't think Heaven Hill has to. If you look at the connecting dots, the brands that have been bought out and have spent, or the brands that have spent a ton of money on building new rick houses or expanding their production, That's where you've seen a lot of the increases.
Okay.
So if you connect those dots, you could kind of see a pattern. Heaven Hill hasn't really done that, so I don't really see that happen.
All I'm saying is I hope there's a high age statement on A124 just to shut everybody up about C923.
I know, right? I hope it's like a 14-year minimum. Watch
I
it.
just found C923 at my local, and it's
watch it be like
over 12 years. You're good. 12, 9, 12, 10.
Well, it's just amazing. Everywhere here still has A and B 23.
Yep.
Everywhere.
Yeah, my store had A, and then they didn't have B. And then
You didn't miss anything there. The A was good.
Well, no, I've got B, my local store, and then they just came out with C, and it's $10 more than what the A was. So
What?
The A was $7.90 or $79, and C is $89. And they never, like I said, they never had B.
Because 400 people have asked them for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
C's good.
And they just finally got Pappy in there allocated and B-Tech in there allocated. And
I just bought 2 more bottles of Stag 22A. I love that bottle.
I saw that.
Nice.
That's all that's out here. Every bottle on the shelf here is 22A.
Yeah.
We haven't had 22B yet. We haven't had 23A, B, or C yet.
Okay, 22A is the best. I don't care what everybody says. It's amazing.
Haven't seen any of them.
That's a good one.
22A for the world.
Well, yeah, I haven't seen one of these creep up on anybody's best of the year, and they're pretty freaking amazing.
Laser codes and tramp stamps.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you got, Ed?
I'm gonna get an A22 tattooed on the back of my ass. It's gonna be perfect. This is how you know it's good, guys. A23, A22.
Yeah. There seems to be a decent amount of them around. Oh, too.
Mhm.
It seems like there's
Nobody
more
knows
coming.
what they. Because other than us crackheads, nobody knows what this is.
Right.
Parker's Heritage. What?
Yeah.
Hey.
I did buy a GTS 2023.
Uh-oh.
Saw that from Darrell.
Yep, got it from Durrell. I figured it's coming from a good guy. I'll get it from Durrell.
Yep.
Good for you.
Hopefully, he gave you a better deal.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was definitely less than what I see it normally going for. So it wasn't. I was.
Darrell's a good guy.
Everybody,
And
everyone, from a lot of people that I trust, pals that I trust that I've talked to, they say GTS was the best of the BTAC series, with Eagle Rare 17 being a close second. So, yeah.
So
for those folks that got to try all of them, whoa.
Yeah.
So the Weller was a little back this year.
Yeah. Weller was a little back. Yeah, Handy was okay. Saz 18 was okay. But yeah.
Is anybody really satisfied with the Handy though? Come on.
That's true. A Handy's never enough. Just remember
Yeah,
that.
the problem with the Handy is you can do better yourself.
You could do better yourself. I don't know about that, but okay. I can't agree with that assessment.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, it's better. It's better when it's I'm not getting into this conversation.
Don't let Ben lead you down that slippery slope.
Yeah, exactly. He almost
Ben,
got me.
He's hoping.
Would I do something like that?
He got me.
Absolutely.
Did I do that?
In French, they say absolument. You know. Absolutely.
So Jay, what are you most looking forward to in 2024? Like, as far as picks, like your opportunities for picks.
It's honestly not even picks, man. I think the secret's out. I've been working on my own brand.
Yep.
And looks like it's gonna happen here in 2024. So that's my main goal right now. The picks will be great, but making sure that my own brand has the best whiskey, the best blends that I can, create. That's what I'm focused on.
Yep.
Are you sourcing barrels already or what?
Oh, for sure. Yep. Got a lot of different shit, but mainly they're going to be blends. So I get to have fun in the lab and, blend exactly what I want it to be. Expect a lot of butterscotch bombs, cherry bombs, stuff like that. But we'll see. It really depends on a lot of the barrels that you get when you buy them on secondary. You just don't know what you're going to get. So.
Berry bomb, and as Luddy would call it, the berry bomb.
The berry bomb.
If you travel down this way, Jay, let me know.
What?
If you travel down this way, let me know.
Well, nothing over there yet, but we'll see.
All right.
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting to hear what happens over in that area.
Yep, I know.
I think that was a brand that was exciting, like at the end of last year to see what they were going to do, and now I feel like it's a brand that I'm like waiting for it to be on the decline.
Yeah, now you don't know. Now you don't know what's going to happen. That's crazy.
Like I feel like a certain amount of it is already built into like the plan, but like it's like where is it going to start?
Yep.
Kind of tailing off, you know.
It's going to tail off in a couple of weeks, probably.
No, that's not good. I was hoping for a solid 2 years of it being.
Well, we don't know when it'll affect the whiskey, but
yeah,
probably
it shouldn't affect the whiskey, but it's definitely going to affect the staffing. I'm not sure if it'll affect the people making the whiskey, but it'll definitely affect the people selling the whiskey.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, and you may not feel so good about supporting the brand after that.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Peter White says Cam review 2023 GTS today and was not impressed. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I wonder what he paid for that one.
To each his own. Well, that was a sample he got.
Oh, all right.
From Matt, I think he got that sample from ADHD. So,
what y'all drinking?
Whiskey.
Yeah,
it's a good start.
Good shit.
He's sucking it through a straw like you normally do.
Talking to me, Sugar?
Sugar?
Yeah, honey.
What's up, Tim Evans?
Cheers, Tim.
Legend.
Don't ask me why I'm eating fucking carrots.
Is that what you're eating, Rabbit?
Yeah. I ate all my celery already.
Tim Evans says, which brand? What do you mean, which brand?
Sagamore.
Dan, stick to the celery.
Sagamore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sagamo.
Celery is fantastic.
I actually found
back on eating clean.
One of the bottles I
for about
found this
2 months.
weekend that I bought on my voyage was I'm assuming a bottle from about 2017, the old Sagamore Moscatel finished.
Yeah. Got that somewhere over here.
Yeah, I found a bottle of it for $59. I'm like, yeah, you're coming home because I don't have you.
You gave it a good home, didn't you, Ben?
Yeah.
Peter,
Gonna go in my
you like celery?
You
Say that
eating
again,
celery?
Dusty?
You eating celery now?
I was eating celery. I thought somebody said they like celery.
No, I said, Dan, it's nice you're eating clean. I'm back to that. I was really bad for about 2 months.
Celery's
I'm not that
fantastic food, man.
far, but I'm trying to eat clean.
Yeah.
Well, I had tacos tonight, so
Ben is not eating clean. I love it.
I had Okinawan soba, which is noodles.
what's the difference between regular soba and Okinawan soba? Because you're very specific
My
about it being
Okinawan wife
Okinawan.
made it. No, the noodles and stuff were from Okinawa.
Oh.
So it's kind of a New Year's Day celebration. We just got off the phone with my mother-in-law and sister-in-law and all that over in Japan, and yeah, they were eating some shit. I'm like, sushi, sashimi, all kinds of good shit.
Yeah, you're not looking forward to that at all, are you?
No, not at all.
I love
Yeah.
sashimi. I love sashimi. I can eat that shit all day. Just swim around the ocean with my mouth open. Love it.
The mash and whale.
You might want to descale it first.
The mash and scales. Love it.
So is Roger that cannoli ready to go or what, man?
What's that?
Roger that cannoli ready to go or what?
I guess so. I mean, I haven't talked to him. It's been the holidays, man. We'll convene at some point and figure all it out. Yep.
All right. So samples are heading to you soon.
Oh shit. Okay.
I already sent the first 2 matches out, so
I'm one of them, right?
you're later on, Vic.
Okay.
So that means no, Vic.
That means no.
You're going up against Jay and Krista G.
Yeah.
G-Force. They wanted to go with a different name, but it wasn't approved by Mrs. G. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the G spot.
Yeah, maybe
G spotters.
Maybe. You guys are. I think you guys are like February 5th, something like that. So. And then once this qualifying round is over, we go to the bracket. And Jason said he would create a bracket design.
Yeah, once it gets through the first matchups, we'll make a bracket that's a little bit easier to follow because right now it's all over the place. So.
Yeah, it is. It is all over the place right now. So.
How is that Sagamore is so much more consistent than other labels? JH, I have one word for it. Actually, 2 words, one name. Larry Ebersol. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Ebersol, who is the master distiller at MGP before became Boston Scribb or all the other shit you want to call it.
Before he was actually before Metz, right?
He was before. He's the one that taught Greg Metz.
Yeah,
and he's an absolute genius, and he's now a consultant. And he has really, more than any other distillery that I've talked to, Larry Ebersol has just completely given all of his knowledge to them on how to distill rye whiskey in particular, because that was his specialty at MGP back in the day. So all those great whiskeys that came out of MGP back in the 90s and early 2000s from Larry, I mean, that's the knowledge he passed on to Sagamore. And I think all the distilling practices that he knew, he taught to Sagamore when they were building the distillery. Yep. They literally have some sort of like cleaning pipe that's kind of like in between the stills called the Larry pipe, which is
I asked about the Larry pipe when I was there, Jason, and they looked at me like I was crazy.
No, it's a thing. It's called the Larry pipe. Eric's like, oh, what's the Larry pipe? They're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
It's weird. I asked the same question of Wild Turkey, but it's called Jimmy.
Yeah.
Find that in the gift shop.
Yeah. That's available for photos in the gift shop for sure.
Yeah.
Jimmy's a fucking pipe hitter, man.
Jimmy's the man. But yeah, so I mean the Larry pipe exists, but I'm not sure how much outside of like Brian Tracy and Master Distiller Max and John know, whoever calls it that. So pretty funny.
And then there's that secret bottle.
Yeah, that's the one that only Ben knows about.
No, Dan knows about it. Eric knows about it.
No, Jakes.
What about Sear Bunker? Ask Mrs. Russell. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off live here. It's almost midnight.
Oh yeah.
Anybody wants to stay on your morning?
I gotta work tomorrow. That sucks.
Some of
Yeah,
us
me
do.
too.
It's a rough day.
Not only do I got to work, I got to go to the office tomorrow.
Oh, God help you.
Good night, guys.
Cheers, guys.
See you later.
Love you all, man. I'll see you guys next week for the round 1 of the Double Trouble Invitational. Cheers, y'all. We'll see you then.
Happy New Year's, everybody.